IVM.
कृपया ध्यान दीजिए, the language used on the podcast may not be fit for consumption. We warn you, tread carefully. But listen yaar, don't be so conservative. I'm very upset. I lost 7 minutes this morning. 7 minutes. I'll explain why. Don't laugh. It's a true story. Because I'm cut to cut when it comes to time. I leave my house at 6:01, so I reach the gym around 6:12. I park the car and I'm in at 6:15. I put lights on and start and everything. Under 6:20, I touch the bar. No double meaning. That for me is the beginning. Okay. Of the only part of the day I enjoy, lifting weights. Anyway, today, Devendra Fadnavis, a good friend of mine, we've met 3 times, 3 events, and we've had great repartee. He calls me by my first name, Bunty. And he's organized a huge thing. By thing, I mean Morcha. But we call it thing in South Bomb because no one can say Morcha properly. It just sounds wrong. It's like an antiquated term. Who says Morcha? 70s ki baat hai. Who says Morcha? So he organized the thing. And 20,000 people during pandemic, which is not over, I've descended on Azad Maidan because it says Azad, so it's free. You don't have to pay. That's the main reason why we work there, most people. And yeah, so we couldn't park the cars. So all rich people problems today once again, where we got your car, you come to the club, car. These are cues for you, club, car, and then no parking. No parking after all that. I mean, that's like, having a great body and not being allowed to take off your clothes. Sriraam, as you complain all the time.
Exactly. Yeah.
So I was 7 minutes away trying to find parking.
सफर, रास्ते, मंजिल और मुकाम अक्सर ये हमसे कुछ कहना चाहते हैं, पर हम हैं कि अपनी रोजमर्रा की जिंदगी में इन्हें सुनने से कतराते हैं। नमस्ते दोस्तों, मेरा नाम है केशव चतुर्वेदी और मैं आपको ले चलूंगा कुछ ऐसे सफर पर जहां आपको एक नया नजरिया मिलेगा सफर और मंजिलों को देखने का। आइए इन किस्से कहानियों में डूब जाएं, हर मंगलवार और शुक्रवार।
Can I ask you guys,
Yeah.
before we start, the actual show, which is great, that they have this 1, 3, 5, 7 odd even thing that they write, which I never understand. Maybe I'm not able to, it's not clear. So can you explain it?
I've also never understood. Like, is it like when they say odd days, does it mean you can't park on
That's
the odd
the
day?
fundamental issue.
You can
Exactly. Can you park on odd day or can you not park on odd day? What is the F does that mean? Sriraam?
I think
When's the last time you
if your
parked?
car has those specific numbers 1, 3, 5, 7, 9,
Oh, wow.
then I think you ought to
You're
park.
beautiful,
That's
man.
Very good.
You just made up your own law.
Yeah.
I love that.
Amazing.
This
I
is-
think isn't that how new nations and democracies and countries start? Just make up your own thing.
It's
go
how
with
credit
it.
card fraud starts also.
That's
you
as
know,
well.
you just have to go
Interestingly,
ahead.
1357 is in my
Yes,
credit
yes,
card.
I think that's actually
That's
the
his
number
past
of
number.
cars that are allowed to park there.
No.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Well
One,
done.
3, 5, 7, 9. That many cars
Four
can park there.
frustrated
Yes,
comedians
yes,
yes.
on one joke.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
One by one.
I
Jugalbandi.
see that. I think I'll sign up for that
Yeah,
country
exactly.
as well.
Yeah, we can
That
just,
is-
you should be allowed to.
But
Yeah.
then all this is a lesson to the authorities who we don't know who they are.
Yeah.
But whoever you are, if you're authorities, can you please make it easy? Kajal's been very specific about it. We don't understand where to park. You can't just write anything you want. Might as well have a MF Hussain painting there.
See, I feel in terms of priorities, right? First, can we get the signals from behind the trees to actually in
Super
like
point.
visible sight? And
Not
then,
only that, the arrow should point in the direction. It's always confusing. I'm like, whenever I'm in a slightly unknown area, I'm like,
yeah,
where,
it's
right?
a gigantic
Straight.
game of Ludo that you're playing with your
is.
car, and
It's perspective. They have to see our perspective, the car person from our perspective, not just any arrow anywhere.
Yes.
Wait, I have another question.
Ha, bolo.
Okay, now,
I mean, you know we have no answers here.
yeah,
So go ahead.
Please.
The futile
Yeah.
question.
When you, let's say you're
kind
in
of like
Bandra.
Sadhguru, huh?
Huh.
But
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, he's on a motorcycle. I'll come to that.
When you're in Bandra and you just find a lane, how do you know whether you can go down it or not? Like,
It's very difficult.
Firstly, go
Yeah.
down it has never been heard
Yeah.
before on the podcast. Give me 5 minutes.
Yes.
By Sriraam
Yes.
backtracks here,
Yes.
his bicycle.
I mean, that's why after Bandra comes Lower Parel. They're really going down on it. That's
Listen,
yeah.
I realized why it's called Lower Parel. Because
Yeah.
you can't go lower. It's really the worst city, part of the city. Lower. But it's a good question. Anybody
Yeah.
has an answer? I don't know.
In Bandra, you don't know which lanes. I think that's generally a problem. That's why the whole issue that we're talking about, like one-way lanes, right, and all of that. No,
Good
firstly,
segue, guys.
there is no understanding of which is a one-way in the first place, right?
exactly.
It is. So it's all guesswork, essentially, right, that we are playing on. The
Yeah.
problem is, Bombay, fundamentally, we are not a planned city, right? We just had Bombay. Some fishermen someday decided that, hey, let's just sell fish on the port and we get a port city and we'll become a city now, right? And hence, I feel we are that unplanned kid. Now, what's the point of planning
I think
it?
there's a spirit of enterprise. The fish may have sold themselves. You know
That's
what I mean?
true as well. Yeah, it is
That
the
was
Neolithic era that
But
we are
there's also
talking about.
in our scriptures, we have this perspectives changing all the time. If you read the literature properly, for example, it could be like, I am this far from you, or it is also
Yeah.
you are that close to me. Or
Yeah,
whatever,
yeah.
It's always that way. So when they write these signs, it's always like two ways in the meaning.
Yeah.
It's
I
never
know, but
one thing.
on in a lane there is no sign. So what do you
No,
do?
there's no-
The thing is, the
There's an
sign
arrow.
is at the start of the lane.
Oh, it's-
Now you have to decide in the middle of driving whether in the start, in the middle, or the
Yeah,
end of the
exactly.
lane.
There's
That's
always
what
a
So
we-
once you exit the lane, oh, that was a one way. Oh,
there's a
that's
big electric box where they have the sign behind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that they can actually tell you that they had the sign.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
how dare you not stop your car
Exactly.
and
Go
go
behind
the
this thing. Yeah, that's true.
And in Bandra, the worst thing is to follow the rickshaws because they don't care.
Yeah.
Kajol, if you're stalking a rickshaw driver, that's not
Follow
They're
the
going to prove in court.
Listen, we are in Bombay. We have to stalk rickshaw drivers, especially.
It's so
till-
sad that everybody hates rickshaws. Nobody, even rickshaw people hate
No,
them.
I like
I-
rickshaws.
I
That's a-
hate them.
I think that
Have
should
you-
tell you so much of the circles that you're hanging out with. Everybody hates rickshaws.
I
right?
know,
Like, it's
exactly.
I've never heard anyone say kind word about rickshaw
Because
You
drivers.
guys
I'm
are
gonna say
exclusively
ambers are
hanging
kind
out.
Did you
word.
guys
I'm
ever get
taxi-
numbers of rickshaw drivers? Like, okay, this is my rickshaw guy now, and I will
Yes.
call him
It
whenever
is so
Yes.
beautiful.
Yeah,
Once you
that is
get
great.
it, that's the best part of a rickshaw is that they're loyal to you. You know, like once you,
Yeah.
if you
They
have
have an
a specific
understanding.
time,
Yeah.
if you leave your house at
Lifelong
9
bond.
o'clock,
Yeah.
they know that it's non-verbal communication. Beautiful. You know, you get in, they won't bother you. They'll just take you there. You know how much it costs. They know how much chutta they
Does he
need.
come to your stand-up shows as well?
No, we aren't that close.
Okay.
Not yet. He'll start coming, and
Yeah.
his rickshaw friends and his
Yeah,
family.
but I don't want him to lose respect for me. So
Or maybe he's
I don't want
funnier.
to stop showing up.
I
that's the
always-
second fear. I
Yeah,
would be honest.
one day
Yeah.
you come out of the
People-
building at 9 a.m. and he's
Exactly.
not there anymore.
Yeah, suddenly I'm
That-
picking up for like our
People
shows.
who've never
Yeah.
done comedy before, the most dangerous because they can be
100%.
really funny and they don't know.
That is, I know
I
so,
keep them down.
I know so many people who are way funnier than me, but they have stage fright. I'm like, ha ha, can't get everything, can you? Huh?
My thing is, most of my friends are ugly. So basically, you can't put them on stage because that's not funny. From a point of view, that's, that's
Yeah,
horrible.
have you
Yeah.
seen comedians, Cyrus?
Yeah.
It's kind of what makes
Kajol
them funny.
strikes again.
Seriously, have you seen?
We don't have the music. Rishi, play some good music every time he says something great. Yeah? What are we paying you for?
Wow.
You don't come to work yesterday. you
Rishi
left us.
actually went on the laptop. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll do it.
He's going to-
He's
he's going to
gonna do
research.
something.
That
He's
is
gonna do
just-
something cool.
And timing ek cheez hai life mein. You know it,
So I'll tell you.
Joke's
Okay,
over, now you do.
I think we should just cut to, after every joke, we should just cut to like Sidhu from comedy. Oi, Guru! And then just move on.
Okay, but
As though nothing happened.
we have one good-looking male comedian in the scene. Okay, I won't
Thank
say.
you,
No, I
Kajol.
won't say.
That's too nice.
I know.
Guys,
That is- yeah.
wait, as he says, thank you, Kajol. Rishi is patting him on the back. So you got 2 votes here.
Shabash.
Your own
Shabash,
vote and
Veera.
Rishi.
But that is a genius move from Kajol because
Yeah.
she's not specifying who
Right
the
move.
one is.
But can I
And
tell
every
you-
guy has
Let
every
everyone-
guy has an ego.
Shut
Like,
up.
I am of course the one
Shut
Kajal's
up!
talking about.
No, wait.
Kajol has
I
cornered
want
the
to finish
market.
my
What a
story.
fantastic piece of psychology as Sriraam has pointed out.
I want to
Every
finish.
comedian is like, main hoga, 100%.
Of course, it's weird.
I want to finish. Okay. So I was giving him a lift in my car and he was like, Kajol, people ask me, how come you don't have a full 1 hour yet? And that guy who asked me, Kajol, he's short and he's not good looking. I was like, dude, I'm not like you. I do not have this kind of material. I'm a good looking guy. I was like, okay.
Oh, so he
Okay,
went
wow.
from good looking to not good looking.
No. He was
No,
like,
no.
I can't make
He
fun
said
of
only
myself.
ugly people have 1 hour material.
Yeah.
If
Because
you're
they-
handsome, it's
oh.
tough to make fun because people don't find it funny. They just ogle at you. So his act is 20 minutes where he does nothing.
Yeah.
No.
Or
His thing
maybe
is,
he plays with himself. I don't know. But he
his-
does something which is
I
not
mean, if
That'd
you're
be
really,
entertaining.
if
If you're
you're
good looking-
really committed to the cause, right, he'd throw acid on his face.
I'll
and
tell
then
him
restart
so
his
that-
Yeah,
career.
then restart his
As
career.
The comedian that was.
Yeah.
Is his name Kunal Vijayakar?
no.
Damn it! yaar.
I'm surprised.
I find,
I took
I
a
find
punch.
Kunal very sexy.
Yeah, man, I'm
right?
You know,
surprised
how
it's
could
not
we
him.
go wrong with that one?
I feel I find Kunal very sexy.
I'd like to have lunch with Kunal.
But
Really?
which version of Kunal?
I'd like to have lunch on Kunal. Like instead of a table, we say, Kunal, lie down and we put the food there and we eat. And I think that would be good.
I love the fact that Kunal's taken over the food industry.
Yeah, in
in
his
the
own
digital
mind,
era.
yes.
No, I feel now Kunal, there's so much pressure on him. He can't have dal chawal ever. Now Kunal
But he's
has
been
to
having
be like,
that. Didn't he change his appetite and now having like curd rice and all?
So he's lying on screen and
Oh,
what he lies.
Kunal is that guy. He's a
Yeah.
Victoria
The
Beckham
hoax.
of this.
He's
like
Victoria Beckham is the best parallel because he also lives off only 2 or 3 things. Literally.
So he doesn't eat all that stuff?
So in the last 6 months, he's got pancreatitis and this and that and the other.
Wow.
So that's why he went on the
He's
super
lost
diet.
a lot of weight.
See, the people don't tell the truth. They hate telling the truth. What can I do? It's a food show.
He hates you so much for saying this right
Sriraam,
now
he's got
in public.
He's got to bite things. They can't. He just spit it out. So imagine the caterer, the guy who's there.
That
the
is so
chef.
funny.
You're like, how do you like it? Pasand hai, pasand hai, pasand hai. You're great stuff.
Every food is pan for him now.
No, but really, like food reviewers don't never finish the plate anyway.
Of course they do.
Yeah, no, they don't.
No, but they eat that bite, na?
Yeah, that bite they have to eat for
you
the
can't
taste and all,
disrespect,
because
they
you
can't eat
can't.
the whole dish.
Yeah,
Obviously,
correct,
they're
correct.
tasting different things. Generally,
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
given 5,
Yeah.
6 things.
Can I have lunch with Kunal? Tell him now.
Yeah.
Kunal is very
But he
easy.
won't let you
Let me
finish.
handle this, guys. As a
Yeah.
pimp, as a professional pimp.
As
Let me tell you, he's very easy. You just have to call him. There's nothing more to it. He'll come running. He'll bring the car and everything.
Okay.
No female has ever asked him, can we have lunch? Well, Kishori Amonkar asked him once, but actually she was angry about the music in the hall. They were neighbors.
Cyrus, have Kunal and you ever wingman each other? Like
That's an interesting
I
Yeah.
use Kunal a lot, yes. I don't think what can he use me for? I don't carry money. I don't carry my license. I never have a car. I mean, what do you use me for? But he's dropped many girls home for me
oh, really?
when I've been in trouble. He's been very sweet.
No,
that
but
guy.
why would you not drop a girl home
Okay,
yourself?
sometimes when you drink too much, you forgot who you came with. I mean, this happens to. Hey guys,
Cyrus, there was
it's
no
gotta-
girl.
I
It
have
was always
This is
no
not
idea.
This is not
Cyrus,
about
these
good looking or bad
beloveds.
looking. This is about being too
Yeah.
drunk. So be honest and tell me you haven't messed it up. I
Cyrus,
know a guy who took the
Cyrus.
wrong wife home.
I was having lunch
He
with
took the wrong wife home.
I was having lunch with Kunal the
Oh.
other day and he told me there was never a girl. It was just him.
Him in a sari. Bar nights at Bombay
Yeah.
Gym. Here he comes. So you guys are done.
I messaged Kunal recently, let's have lunch. And he's like, I'm in Mathiran next week. So after I come back, we'll have lunch. I don't think he's back from Mathiran yet.
Also,
He's shifted there.
when
Like,
you-
damn it, when I go
Yeah,
back, I
One
will
second.
meet
If you're
Sriraam.
segueing to Mathiran, and I wish I had the photograph, I wish we had discussed this before.
Yeah.
The most horrible thing in the pandemic that I ever saw. And we saw death. We saw migration. I mean, we saw lack of human empathy, humanitarian efforts, and the reverse of that.
Dalgona coffee, everything. Yeah,
All that,
awful
yes,
stuff,
that
yeah.
too. And a couple of films that released, including.
Yes.
But the point is, we saw a picture of Kunal and his cousin being carried on a palki by 4 really thin men who had not had any food for the last 6 months. And he sent a thing, and he sent the picture without feeling any shame. And then my wife said something, how can you do this? And he said, no, but I'm giving them work. I'm generating employment. So in his mind, the nobility of the cause is never questioned. And
That is 100%. But that's beautiful. I think it's very capitalistic in its own way.
It is.
where everything that you do
It's like
does
Putin.
something.
Putin also has a theory about Ukraine. He's going to make it a better place. Right?
Yes.
So from his point of view, he's doing a humanitarian thing.
Which I
by killing
100%
children
agree with.
and old women and young women and
Yes.
all that. Yeah. Oh, by the way,
Old-
most of them have escaped.
old
I don't know why
women
when
and
old
young-
women.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
I don't know,
Why did they go there?
There's no need to be ageist. You're
Exactly.
sexist.
Or sexist,
racist.
ages. And,
Caste-
okay,
why
which
ageist?
brings me to Cyrus. Last week I was watching this episode with you and Puneet Panya, and I made a few notes. So is it okay if I just clarify?
Yeah,
a few
clarify.
things?
Yes, clarify is fine. Don't
Guys,
let's
this
not
might be an awkward part
let's
of
not
the,
have
of the
WWE.
whole thing. Sriram is already pleading the fifth. He's taken himself out of the area. Typical Indian male coward. He's gone to see a football match
Yes.
quietly on the sly.
Yes.
And Silverie is acting like referee, so he's off the hook.
All
of them are involved.
yeah, yeah.
All these men are
I
involved
will,
in this
uh,
conversation.
But
And they-
what
I'll
was
mediate.
the conversation about?
You'll soon find out. Are you wearing an abdi guard?
Oh.
Because it can hurt.
Why? I'm not going to attack
one of
him. No, he's not.
He's a male comedian.
No, he's
He's part of the male
No, one second.
producers.
One second. We're going to start.
What has he done for female comedians? Sriram, aap batao.
I have not.
Let's now go into UP accents. Aap batao.
I have not performed for the past 4 weeks. And
Wow.
So
and
nothing in the
not
last
just,
4
not
weeks.
just- not just
He's
female comedians, for the
misunderstood.
entire country as a whole. You're welcome.
Okay, so Cyrus was asked Puneet Panya that Kajol says that you don't give female comedians spots. Something I never
Akash first.
Yeah,
said.
she didn't.
I never said that.
No, but
Okay.
he was like tongue in cheek. I was like-
Kajol, may I?
Wait, no, don't.
Yeah.
I like the masala already brewing.
All
huh?
right.
I need to state my whole case.
Yes,
Cyrus.
Yes.
And Puneet Panya was a little shocked that he was being attacked this way.
Yeah,
And
which he
was-
always is.
Yeah.
You could accuse Puneet with anything. Puneet, I think you put less sugar in your coffee. What?
Huh? क्या बोल रहा है?
No, actually,
Then he got a counter offensive. The problem with coffee, it is such a overrated drink anyways, made up by these European. इनको ना संस्कार है ना संस्कृति है. छाछ पीने में क्या problem है? Then he'll go in this literal, almost he'll tend to sanguiness. Then he'll be like, but करो जो करना है.
Now, whatever she's done to Puneet, he's done much worse.
Yeah.
He's torn his act apart, called him a hypocrite paradox and a waste of time and always emotional. Puneet, we love you and I don't buy that. So actually,
But all those words equates to a comedian.
and a great one. And a producer. The problem is not the comedian as much as the producer.
I have
We will
no
get to that.
problem. Okay,
We'll get
but
to
I have
that.
no problem. Firstly, Puneet Pania has never denied any women's spots, especially not me. Okay.
He's denied Andy Regu when he's cross-dressed.
What's the
Which is
what's the
acceptable.
vulgarity? What's the vulgarity meet on the sentence? Puneet has never denied women any spots.
Yes, that's
I'm
also
not, Rishi is not comfortable. Why is Rishi wearing the hijab again? Silverie, can you show? Please explain. This is the segue 1 second back to BJP.
I'm going to finish this, Cyrus. No matter how many segues you take.
What is the point of him alone not wearing the mask and 8 of us in the studio are maskless? I don't understand.
So he was unwell. He was unwell yesterday and
He's
day
not
before
vaccinated. That is why. And that's fair.
Why they couldn't find the vein?
No. Rishi was unwell day before yesterday and yesterday.
Huh.
So that's why I think he's just trying to be cautious for the rest of us.
But
now he's already in the room.
He's not well, but today he's well, right? So I don't get
I mean,
it.
hopefully.
It's like saying yesterday
It's
I
like
was...
the mask is like a gamble.
Okay, he's taking out the mask and he's got a
Okay.
horrible
Wow.
beard. Put the mask back on. Put the mask back.
Yes,
We
put the
can't-
mask
Kajol
back
can't hide
on.
and look at
Yes,
you.
yes.
Sorry, we aren't showing you the visuals,
Yeah.
and if you have an audio option, then it's even worse. The whole program is a waste of time.
Yeah.
We
Now
should
coming
take
back.
that.
Now coming back to what I was
Of
saying.
course, I'm not dodging the bullet
Yes,
here.
no, of course.
Segue fast. Sriraam, one more physics lecture, please. Full.
Okay. So Puneet is like, I want women on my lineup. They are
Are you
busy.
doing a knuckle?
No, I can't imitate Puneet. You need
you
bitterness,
can.
cynicism for that. I don't have it. Okay. So he's like,
I mean, you can try, but it's ultimately futile.
Let's keep
What is the point of imitating anyone?
Let's go round
Why
the
are we
room.
even here?
we're all
doing
going to
this?
die. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Puneet is like, they are busy. Everyone wants them on the lineup. To which you said, so you mean that female comedians are like the item numbers of comedy?
I can't believe you said that, Silverie.
Yeah.
What the hell were you thinking?
I don't know.
Where's your
See,
friggin' brain?
In Cyrus' defense, you
My
know,
lawyer, Mr. Salve.
the
Mr.
problem is fundamentally we as a society are looking at item numbers as something derogatory.
Which is wrong.
Going by what Kunal Vijayakar, the great economics
and
professor,
the finest item number
Yes.
in the history of Prabhadevi.
Yes.
Yeah, go on.
everything is generating employment. So
right.
if
Don't
for,
judge.
if for 10 minutes during screen time and over 8 days of shoot, if it is,
Salveji, it's more like 3 minutes in Kunal's case. So
Okay, sure.
10 minutes of standing up and actually turning around. I mean, really? No. We can't lie to the audience.
Yeah, so if for that period of time if someone is employed, then that's, I feel, a
But
very
really,
noble
item
thing.
numbers not. My point is, I'm on your side. Don't
Really?
you understand? I'm a full feminist. I'm not like a half.
Right.
I'm full, like,
Okay.
I'm invested in feminism.
Okay, I can see that
You
you've
gotta
got your
meet my
lawyer.
family.
Yes, shut
My
up.
family,
Shut up.
my
Shut up.
family
Shut up. I'm
are
gonna-
eunuchs and women. There's nobody else.
Oh,
And
dear.
eunuchs is not a bad thing to say.
Are we editing this episode as well?
No, I don't know if it's acceptable or not. You have to check the experts on this. Get our lawyers ready.
So that's where we stand. And I'm a proud before mentioned term. Which we're not allowed to use now. Rishi, I'm sorry, can we use the word Rishi as a this thing? Not that you're that. But if we, like Bob. Let's take the name Bob. Okay, so I'm a proud Bob. Okay,
Yeah.
so that I don't see this.
But I like how Rishi has she in the name.
I like it because he got H in the beginning and it makes no sense.
Yeah.
Because the H and then it's a R.
Oh.
So I'm saying if you're already screwed
It
up
is
like
Harishi.
that. No, if it's
Oh.
already screwed up like that, I can make you a sex offender. What's the big deal? Because
Hey.
there's no correlation.
Hey, Saiz, in the IPL auction, one of the new cricketers' name is his first name is Ritik,
Okay.
which I thought was only Ritik Roshan was Ritik.
No, there's
he's
so many
not
copyrighted
spelled with
the
H.
name.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think
there's
no,
so
I think
many
it's WRI.
That's
Ritik.
Riddiman.
There's Ritvik.
No, I know Riddhima. There's Ritvik, and I
Yeah.
thought there was a Ritik as well.
No, one second. What's the spelling?
I forgot, but I think there's.
The only Tambam who doesn't know spellings. Are they cracking
No,
otherwise?
I don't know spelling.
But you're half, so maybe the Bengali side. The Bengali side is definitely bad with spellings. Hey, come on.
Really? Bengalis are not. Did they spell their names?
What are you saying? Bot is BHOT.
Oh dear God. We're going to piss off even Bengalis today. Okay.
But
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 that's-
not Bob. If you're
Yeah.
a Bob, I'm just saying. If you're a Bob, it's fine.
It's Ritik Shaheen. Ritik is spelled as Ritik Roshan.
See?
Huh? Shaukin.
Ritik
Shaukin.
Shaukin. Yes,
Shaukin.
Ritik Shaukin.
Shaukin.
That was the
One
name.
second. You gave the footage of who the cricketer was to Silverie, our main anchor, and he
It's
still read
small.
it wrong.
It's
I just
small.
wanna-
It's
I
very
just want to
small.
know. The people listening should know the
very
mediocrity of our
small.
show. I mean, the guy with the thing in front of him doesn't get it right. What the hell chance do we
Shaukin
have?
and Shaheen can be misread
That
from
is
a
true.
distance. Yeah,
That
like,
is
come on.
true. Yeah.
Shaukin and
I'm
Shaheen.
also bad
Happens
at reading.
all
This is
over
what it
schools
is.
across India.
See,
Hey, Shaheen, Fine. I mean, Shaukin, come here.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't read anymore.
I
Sorry,
mean,
guys.
Antariksh can't read. That's
Yeah.
shocking,
Antariksh, you're
isn't it?
fired. We'll replace
What
you
a
with...
shocking
We are
revelation.
replacing Antariksh with a woman. Is
Yeah.
that, or a Bob. Which are different things.
Ritik,
Now with the
Shaukin
word
has
Ritik.
become.
So
Yeah.
the point, what
Is it
I'm trying
worth
to get is, now we are getting to a first generation of cricketers who were conceived during Kahuna Pyare.
Oh my God, he's right.
Wow.
He's
Point.
right.
Amisha. No, Amisha.
And we finished all the guys named Karan. Lots of guys named Karan. That whole generation is gone. Now it's
Yeah,
the
now
Hrithik
it's
and
the
all.
Rithik of the world. Yes.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Sorry to go away from the very
Wow. There'll be
interesting topic.
people called Anupam Kher now. Wasn't Anupam Kher also in the movie?
Okay, I will.
I mean,
As punches go,
It was
after
sad.
Shaukin, I don't know.
It
if we
was
can do
sad.
better.
Antariksh, I don't like the fact that these guys didn't jerk off to Anupam Kher like you and I did after
Yes.
watching the movie.
I know, that's
But these guys aren't true fans.
Yeah.
They are only the Ekpal Ka Jeena fans.
Kajol will not ask the question we both want to ask.
Yes.
You jerk off each other, or how does that work?
All the time.
I didn't want to ask that.
both
really.
ways.
I
Why
don't
not?
want to know.
We're feminists. We stick together. We and my family, Bob and the ladies. Okay, well, there's more than one Bob. There's Bob's your uncle.
You do
That's where it
realize
comes from.
Bob is part of the Bob and Vagine.
Ah!
Yes,
this thing, no?
that's
So
also
you
Don't
another-
go there.
So
Don't
the
go
very
there.
fact that
Now
you
it's too
use
late.
that
Now
word.
it's Rishi
is
saying
so-
yes. Rishi's saying yes. Rishi, I'm scared of. I feel Rishi spends lots of time on the computer looking at adult stuff. He's one of those guys.
So he's a normal
probably-
human being.
Normal
then.
human being, but he's got dolls at home and all kinds of machinery and appliances. I'm worried.
Connoisseur.
Connoisseur, a man with a lot of time. Yeah.
And tissues, yes.
But sorry, let's get back to
Yes,
the issue.
yeah.
So
Yes.
I plead that I'm not guilty of anything. I was actually supporting you because the fight was when you said that first with Akash and then with Puneet and Silverie all being producers that they may not always promote girls.
I never said anything like that. You can check
Then
the
why-
episode.
how
No,
could
I'll
you
tell you
make it
what.
up?
No, I'll tell you what
You
I
said
said.
something.
No, I said I didn't like Akash, which is nothing.
Why
to do
didn't
with-
you like Akash?
Just
He's
generally,
nice.
generally. And then I said that I had a problem with Silverie. I said Silverie have not given me a spot this month. That's all I said.
Yeah, that's all she said.
But,
But
then
I
you
gave her
slapped him
spots.
off camera.
I
But I
like-
gave her spots
No, no, no.
otherwise. It's-
I have more spots than both of them combined.
Easily.
Yeah.
Huh.
Easily.
Yeah, for sure.
Like I
Wow.
don't need more
That's a bit
spots.
of
No
ego.
women in the scene need spots. We're selling houseful shows.
Really?
Yeah, women in the scene. I mean, when there are no men on the
What
lineup.
kind of shows are these? No, I mean, I'm kidding, Kajol, I'm kidding. Okay, so 1 second. He doesn't give you work or he gives you work, Silverie?
No, I mean he gives me spots like once.
I'm
in 2
doing
months.
less
or
shows
something.
The
also
point.
nowadays.
The
Yeah,
point
come
of
on.
this conversation is:
What else
are
do
they
I do?
sexist in their promotion of
No,
work?
no.
Because that's a huge
They are-
issue.
They are
beyond comedy.
They are capitalists. I don't sell tickets. They don't give me spots.
No, that's not good
I
enough. Because when you talk about people being marginalized, then you have to go beyond the 19 piece. No, it goes back to Mandal Commission.
What Cyrus is saying,
you
I
can't have
feel-
both sides of the coin, boys.
As Salve, let's step in.
Yes, Salve.
What Cyrus is trying to say, I feel, is that why play the woman card when you can play the marginalized card, which is a much better
I'm
card.
not playing
And
any cards.
I know you're not playing any cards.
Is-
But I feel,
Let's put it out
Kajol,
there.
I feel that's a better card to put up. I feel, and I'm not thinking specifically you.
Kajol, we just-
I'm saying generally with society,
Salve, sir,
and
Salve,
I'm
sir.
going to do that from now on.
Salve, sir, Salve,
As
sir.
a
As a-
oppressed
What?
Anupam Kher fan,
Yes.
I feel.
with a partner, with a partner. But if we can just backtrack a little bit.
Yes.
So the only thing is, do you think? Okay, forget you now personally because you're already a name and there is work. Do women get a bad deal in terms of getting a
Not
chance
at all.
to be on stage? or
Not
not?
at all. Not at all.
So there's no sexism then. So
No,
that is the wrong concept.
Then
I have to apologize.
Sexism was there earlier, but thanks to Jia Sethi and a lot of other female producers.
Oh, I
Yeah.
thought Jia Sethi is like a website.
She's really done
it was
that.
Like Jeevan Sethi or something. What the hell? I got taken. This is like Bob, it's not clear sometimes.
You should get Jia on this show. There's like
I think
She's
after
been here.
this,
She's
after
no,
this,
no, because like she's
Kajal's mother Teresa. Next to what she'll do. What are you saying?
Jia is Kulaba, you are Nepean Sea Road,
Oh, she's
right?
Kulaba?
So, yeah,
How
so
could I
it's a
Jia,
beautiful.
I'm sorry.
It's a
You're
beautiful.
you're my
mix of-
people. I can't believe it.
It is, yeah.
Oh, Salve, help.
I mean, the thing is, that podcast, Cyrus would be like, you know what? There's no parking. There are protests in Azad Maidan. I had to wait for 7 minutes for parking, and Jia would be like,
Bro,
it's high
two
ti-
circles.
And
That's
Jia,
diesel consumption.
and Jia would be like, it's high time they build a first floor parking in Azad Maidan.
No, the problem is they're in opposition. So normally you get bullied by the government, not the opposition bullies you.
But-
But have both
But
sides.
in generally, I think what
Come back to
Jia's
Kajol.
fucking fantastic.
Okay,
She is great.
So have I offended you in any way? Let's.
No. I'm just clarifying my point that I never said any of this shit.
I'm
And
standing
women
my
in the
point.
scene,
I was
women,
asking if-
women in the scene don't need spots for male producers. They
Anymore.
got
So
spots.
it's a wrong concept, guys. It's all good in comedy. Rest of the world, it sucks. Like women tennis players, for example. But we won't get into that. where they paid less. You know, there's not.
Oh, we are
Corporate
also
India.
paid less. Yeah.
You
but,
paid less?
I mean,
You're getting paid?
Salve?
What the fuck?
Yeah, really.
Salve? I'm very confused.
You're getting paid?
Rishi, is there a Bob in the studio? I would have another conversation. What's going on? They really want to now get the elephant in the room.
So, no.
So you're the producer. Sriraam, are you
Yeah.
the producer as well?
No, not at all.
Why?
Because
The haircut.
Yeah.
He walks into the room, they say leave. Okay, bro, come on.
Yeah.
You're the producer.
Yeah,
Honestly, do you pay them less or more?
I don't.
Equal.
So we do only like feature shows, which is like a curated show with like each person doing 10 minutes each.
So what's the payment scheme,
So
bro?
there is artists don't
Say
get
it,
paid.
Silverie.
Artists
I'll
don't
tell you,
get paid.
Say
you know who
it.
gets paid? The light and sound guy.
Yeah.
All right.
He's
They're
very
the
funny.
only one.
Yeah.
That guy's
Very, very
that
good.
guy's
Very good.
hilarious.
Very good.
But
Yeah.
bro,
No,
honestly,
so it
can
depends.
you just tell us?
So it depends on
Just
bigger
say
shows.
100 rupees.
Depends on bigger shows.
Analogy.
If
say it, Silverie. Just say it
If
honestly.
Silverie
Just
is the
make
producer,
that statement.
Sriraam is one of
For-
your headliners.
for
You pay
10
him $100.
No, for 10 minute spots, people don't get paid. That's just the norm in the scene.
But you don't only do that,
But
bro. You've
no,
done
we
big
do
shows.
Bigger shows, then that's a split with the artist. No. So
what is the split?
30, 70. That's
No, that's you as a producer. What is the amount of money? I'm talking about the actual finance.
So no, if
Kajol
see,
Sriraam
see,
put
see,
together,
if Kajol wants
half
to
an
do
hour
shows,
each, whatever
yeah,
the thing
correct.
is. How much do we pay her? How much do we pay Misery?
Exactly. what her-
I get about 70% of zero, and Sriraam
No,
will get
if-
30%.
No, so see.
That,
Depends
as
on
an entrepreneur, I've understood what you're saying.
Yeah.
70-30. Forget
Yeah.
that. That's
Yeah.
not important. That's, you can extort them. That's not
That's-
sexism. You're
that's-
extorting whoever.
what-
Exactly.
okay, that's not
Why-
extortion.
why
And
should
I
we get
respect that.
30%?
Yeah.
Antariksh,
I mean-
as long as I'm not the only one and
Yeah,
Kajol's not the
everyone
only
has
one.
the same rate.
Everyone's
This is what
getting
it is.
fucked.
So
I respect
you're
that.
fired.
I
We are
respect
not.
that.
You
all
can't
right?
even defend
Yeah.
yourself. You're
Okay,
out.
just-
Oh, I like this comment. Antariksh gives exposure to new comedians. Yes.
That's
Yes,
not-
yes, yes,
that's
yes.
not how
We'll
it
move
is.
on from it. Let's just get this on. Just talk specific money. Like
Yeah. No. See.
Wrong-
Whatever Kajol sells, she will get a cut from that if she's
no,
doing
no,
like a
so
solo
ticket
or a
sale. You're
30.
saying ticket sale.
Yeah, ticket sales.
So if
There is no other
it's a
thing
200
that-
seater and you sell all 200,
Yeah.
and she gets
70-30
30%.
split. That's it. Yeah.
And he's
Or
but it's not just
whatever's
her.
pre-decided
There,
or because
there are
of the
three
artist.
comics.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
what are the other two male comics get? What does Sriraam get
Same,
and Akash?
exact same. There's no.
So it's just divided equally. There's no
Yeah.
male-female issue.
Of course.
You swear by God.
Of course, there's.
Put
no
your
major
hand
issue.
up. Your mother watches the
What are,
show.
you, what are you saying, Kajol? Like,
But
in
in defense of
in
Antariksh, there is
certain
it is
cultures,
true.
your testicles will be removed
Yeah.
immediately if you die.
In defense of Antariksh, it is
On
true.
camera.
It is true.
Yes,
Whatever you
Swamiji.
sell, you do get a cut out of it. Once I was selling bhel puri outside,
you got a cut.
outside it,
Yeah.
and I got a cut out of
But
that.
Bhel has only one puri generally. Yeah? That's a huge different thing. I always think have say puri when you're sharing.
Yeah.
Big thing in college.
That is true.
Something you want to share with
Yeah,
people.
yeah,
Let's give them a
yeah.
good tip.
Yeah.
Always when you're a group, take save puri because you can count it. But Bhel puri, how do you share? Hey,
I think, but that's the thing. Sepuri, everyone can just come in and take one.
That's that
no?
reverse philosophy.
Yeah.
You don't want to share.
Yeah, you don't want to share.
You're already
Yeah.
telling me you'll
Although-
be a terrible.
although
You'll be a terrible producer.
100%.
I can see that.
Although-
Aaj guys,
yeah.
sev puri nahi hai, bhel puri hai. So
Although, and we all know that bhel puri is inferior to sev puri, right?
I wouldn't say that.
Hey, come on.
I wouldn't
But are
say
you
that.
sukha bhel puri or gila bhel
No, I
puri?
hate suka bhel. Suka bhel is like dry sex.
Gila bhel is just
I mean, a guy
awful.
does I have dry sex. What is dry sex?
Gila
People with
is
clothes
just-
on when we were teenagers, they used to have sex like
Making out.
Making out with the clothes on. It was called like dry.
No,
humping.
don't break the bubble, Kajol.
90s, well before hospitals and beds and all those things
You
that
know,
he brought on.
making out.
Oh, look at the statement. I love it.
Sure, but it's not true, guys. What are you
Rohit
talking about?
Sharma, one
That
of
is
your ardent
ridiculous.
fans.
That is
Silverie
ridiculous.
is India's comedy's
Because as a-
Weinstein.
No, see, everyone is paid exactly the same. There is no like payment in that kind of sense. See, if now depends on corporates. Corporates
Sriraam
is where
is
it will
worried,
depend.
huh?
I like the way
I don't like it.
Silverie
Yeah.
is defending his imaginary 200
I
seater.
don't think.
What
Played out
200 seater?
I-
spent 10 tickets.
50,000 people.
I don't think Antariksh is a Weinstein because, in order to be Weinstein,
You gotta
need
be
to have-
fat. I'm not
you need to
that
have
fat.
successful people thank you while giving
Also,
Oscar
correct.
acceptance.
Also-
Thank you so much for
Yeah,
Antariksh.
correct.
Without you,
No, also-
I would not
also-
have a career.
It's a-
Cut to 5 years later. Fuck that guy. What a creep, isn't it? Yeah.
Also, more importantly, he doesn't have a bathroom in the room where
That's
you
true.
can take a shower and others can watch.
That's
Oh, I'm
true.
loving the
Oh,
comments.
God.
The
Silverie
comments.
is so cheap. He just takes suka.
Suka.
By the way, you're being sold up the river by men. Okay? Right
Yeah,
down
that's
the
right.
river.
Yeah.
Not a woman has commented yet,
Yeah.
which is
No,
something
man.
on our show.
Yes.
We're not even 70-30.
Are women watching?
We have Hemisha. Hemisha, come and save us. One Hemisha.
God.
Government dictates that we have to have
God.
at least one Hemisha. We have her. I hope she's still there. Okay. Bro. Okay, I think you're
No,
getting
it's fine.
worked up.
It's all jokes.
But the fact of the matter is, so you're saying on record,
Yeah.
and we can't speak for Akash and Puneet and all that. They're not here.
No, they're all the same.
So it's a share of.
See, whatever you're selling it depends on whether
You can use the Belpuri or
if it's
Sevpuri
your
also.
personal show, right? Like a solo or a 30-30 or whatever, doing like a personal show,
Yeah.
that is not a feature lineup. These people doing like 8 to 10 minutes. Then you are getting paid from the cut of the tickets that you're selling. It's just what it
So
is.
there's never male-female discrimination.
Absolutely
so
not.
Kajal
Not in that
lied.
way. Not in that
Kajal
way.
lied on the show is what you're
But
saying.
she's
Kajal, what
not
the hell?
exactly.
Nicely done. This is intermission time and how Cyrus. That's
Salve,
beautiful.
Salve, हम दोनों का partnership है भाई. I offend, you defend. That's how we work, brother. It's a business. Okay, listen.
And
going
we
back to
always give
Kaneez,
women spots.
going
We
back to
always have women
Kaneez,
on all our shows.
Kaneez,
I can
who
just say.
works with us and used to work with us almost 3 days a week, always complained that the women were getting sidelined. And then there was this, after this Me Too thing and all, we had a few people in, and the girls who came in were very clear about the fact that there was all kinds of discrepancy, especially in promoting them. So we are saying that 2-3 years have passed since then. Sriraam's case has been dropped, which is important. And now it's a much better world. Is it fair to say? Oh, awkward. And your mobile phone is on. Some females calling you.
No,
Is this
I don't think
session
that's it.
Scott?
It's
They want
just-
disrespect from Kajal. Like no woman will ever call you.
Now I just know like everyone here is against me.
No.
Where am I
Kajal,
against you?
we love you. That's a very wrong
Have you
attitude.
given me a spot in your 200
Yeah.
seater Silverie?
I don't have a 200-seater. And I have
That's
given you
how
spots
much you hate
repeatedly.
Kajol, don't you?
Kajol, I have given you
you
spots
really
and I
like
text you.
Kajol?
Guys,
I text you for spots all the
guys,
time.
this is a
What are you
fabulous
talking
show.
about?
It's so organic. We
Antariksh.
started with the
Yeah.
villains. being-
I asked
wait,
for
wait,
spots,
wait.
man.
The
That's
villains were supposed to be
ridiculous.
Akash and Puneet. They have come through
Yeah.
with flying colours, and Silverie is the bad
That is
guy.
true.
Yeah, how is that
And he
happening?
wasn't even part of
What
the
the
conversation
fuck,
in the
dude?
beginning.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
But
really
I'm so
Antariksh,
happy.
if you really like Kajol as a comic, you would, buy a 200-seater.
And 70-30 reverse.
Yes, at 70-30.
Reverse it now. Give them a
Good, chalo,
chance.
done.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
So Kajal, last word on the subject. So all good in terms of.
I'm not going to say all good. I'm just going to say that women.
Is it 70-30 good though?
Not really.
Not really.
80-20.
80-20 good.
Yeah.
I think women should be get 80-20. Men should get 70-30.
I think producers should get 40% and 60% of the artists.
Because producer,
Actually, 50-50. Why not? Just go,
Guys,
say it.
producer and artist have no gender.
Not
That's the thing.
not to cause trouble, but you're saying 80-20 in favor of the ladies, and you're saying 70-30 in favor of the
I
men.
have nothing. I have
What?
no. If I get any money, I'm happy.
What about Bob?
Oh, that's
dear
why. That is
Lord.
interesting.
Is it
That
time
is
for a break?
interesting.
I don't know. No.
Yeah,
Kajal,
go for it, Rishi.
Sometimes
I
Go
think
for it. Just
I'll
put the break in.
I'll answer the question. Okay.
Yeah.
If you're transitioning from 40 to 70, then over the period of transitioning, you should get whatever.
Okay, I just want to say one thing. We don't want to offend anyone. Please, just
Why is that offensive? That's
I don't know. He's getting scared. Now the
I'm
the
just getting
audience-
defensive, man. Like I'm being
Sorry.
called a sexist on the show.
I don't
it's
like
not-
this. Yeah.
Yeah.
The problem is,
You're not
when-
being called a sexist. You're being called an extortionist.
No, I'm.
Okay.
It's
Yeah.
not. It's
I
not.
have a
Either
problem.
way, it's not.
One guy has
Or it
spelled
is.
sexist with an H, like
See,
Rishi. What
the
the hell's
thing is-
going on? Sexist.
Okay.
Stop these wrong
As to-
spellings. Oh.
I'm not gonna say anything.
Say
dude.
fast.
What
we
am
have to
I
go to
gonna
break.
say?
That's
Say,
the
say.
problem. I feel
We
with
always have
Speak
women.
openly.
We always have women on our lineups. If Kajol's not gotten a spot in the last month or so, that's not that big a deal. She'll get a spot eventually. This is what it is.
Oh man, I'm like dying for a Silverie spot. Silverie, I just said
They
it
were
was just a
friends when they
normal
started.
comment.
Yeah.
This show is horrible.
this show is
It's a corrupt show.
We've officially
Great
become
friends.
we've become that what's that show, man, with
Big boss. We break everybody up.
no, where they get like feuding families and they solve their disputes
right.
In public.
Congress? I don't know. I don't watch TV. Kajol,
Yeah,
but
so-
forgive me, huh? We're on your side. We're trying to be on your side.
I don't
Also,
need
we
you
love-
on my side.
We also love Akash and Puneet. Let's be very clear. Now, this India with Russia. That's how we are.
You became Congress
No,
now
no,
officially.
I'm
like,
I just have
I'm
one
following.
question.
No,
I just have one
following
question.
The government diktat. I mean, no, there's no foul play. Everybody stop fighting, and Russia, Ukraine, all good. Don't take sides.
Okay, I just have one question. We're here to discuss world news.
yes.
No.
No, we are. And I think world news has a larger audience than the problems of the Indian
That is
comedy scene.
100% true.
The only people listening to the
100%
show
true.
are Sriraam's 4 cousins, his neighbor in Powai, who walks on the parapet for exercise for some reason,
Yeah.
and you and me. That's it. Because we have to listen to
Also,
what they're saying.
my 4 cousins is just me with 4 different accounts.
Oh,
Sorry.
you
to say.
bastard.
Ah,
You broke
just-
my heart.
yeah.
You just
There's
broke
no
my
4
heart.
cousins,
I was just
okay.
about to look at the sponsor and say we have 10. So get something out of this. A Bhelpuri will
A Bhelpuri
sponsor us. Yeah. Win a free bail. Talk to Silverie. If you're female and you want to be exposed, which is your ad, by the way, then come to my show at Cuckoo Club.
Yeah.
Just follow the week roast if you want At this point.
But the Week Roast has a great new venue, Kajol. I wish you were invited.
She's been.
No! Stop digging your own grave! Just go to break!
Dude, no, we are all. She's in the group. If
What
she's
is
not
it?
filling for forms and all, what am I supposed
I
to do?
filled the form. I'll show you.
How you not gotten a spot?
Sriraam,
I don't know.
Let's leave.
You will get a spot
There's
there.
going to be blood, yeah. I don't want to
Definitely
see Silverie's head.
I don't know how it was.
Beautiful.
I don't know how you haven't gotten a spot, but I will make sure you do get a spot.
No, now I don't
She's
want
filled
it.
the form, she's followed the
Okay.
procedure. And
Now I don't want it.
As her lawyer, and I have
What
my
do I
own
do,
lawyer.
man, now?
What is it? Antariksh, what is it? Like a 800-seater room, right?
Yeah, it's about.
And you can sit on each other's lap.
Yeah.
So 1600.
It's not a seater. It's not a seater as much as you can lie down. You know?
A lounge bar.
Lounge
Yeah.
around. Yeah.
It's a double decker.
Yes.
Oh my god.
And,
Silverie, last. So you.
Nothing,
this is
man.
true.
Final
I'm
word
done.
on this.
So now there's.
done.
My
raving
God,
issue.
we thought we would end in a peaceful way.
Yeah,
This
I
is
mean,
horrible.
Kajol would, of course, get spots at our room.
She
man.
didn't.
It's
Now
She
I
filled in
don't
the
want
form.
it.
She doesn't
What
want it
if-
anymore.
Why even bring it up like that? Like you're saying, you're accusing me of not ever giving you spots. That is not.
I never said that.
It's basically
All
the
I
same
said last
thing,
time was I
in
filled
the
out
last
a
She's
month.
not accusing you, but mildly,
So-
in a very passive
see,
way,
see.
she's saying that she's followed the procedure and she's not been given a spot.
Okay, see.
So it's not an accusation, but
There are,
it's a
okay,
mild irritant.
Okay, I'll tell you. No, I'll
Yeah.
tell you. I'll tell you exactly what it is. Okay, there are as so many comedians in the
You
scene.
want me to cut
It
the
is
music?
impossible to give everyone a spot every single month. Okay, so people fill forms, and as and when we can give spots, of course we give spots. And Kajol is always welcome to perform at our room.
But
man.
I
It's never
don't
been-
want it. I
No,
don't
no,
want
so
it.
now
And
what
the
do I
issue
do?
here, Cyrus, is what you said to Panya. It's not about him.
Yeah.
Okay. But I would like us to discuss some topics. I mean, no.
Yeah. Also,
just
during the pandemic, Kajol used to do amazing shows, and
Yeah.
she always gave me a spot.
Yeah, you were part of the team. We should do a sex show called
Oh,
the
what?
Thirst Trap.
What?
Yeah.
What?
We were dying to
Why?
invite you, yeah, but you sleep by 9, I believe.
Also, my shows are really short. I mean, by the time the Wi-Fi is working, the boss is over, done. Yeah. But just to say, the hair is special. So hence, I can understand her giving you a spot because sometimes in dark light, who can tell?
100%.
Who can tell what?
The hair.
It's got ladylike.
No, he hasn't.
He's beautiful.
He's very good looking, but he's not a ladylike.
She's flirting with you in the middle of all this.
I'm
What's
not-
going on here?
I'm just telling
Stop
you.
These
this.
people are good looking.
Let's attack Silverie again. Let's go back to why we're here.
No.
I'll be honest.
Hey, Silverie's blushing slightly. He's a little worried.
I'll be
No,
honest.
Obviously, it's a bit of a I wouldn't say bad area, but it's slightly
No.
insensitive.
I mean,
so.
I don't know, man.
I love Antariksh, okay? And even it doesn't matter.
But you fear
even,
Kajol more.
No, even if Antariksh doesn't give women spots. All right.
Yeah.
And everyone's allowed one crime, Mr. Salvi. Now you bring it up.
100%.
Yeah. You know, like-
100%.
And see, I gave him spots on a sex show. And
Yeah.
have you heard Sriraam's sexual content? Okay.
No.
It's like.
I have seen his sexual content.
You've
Yes.
seen it. Okay.
And I would like to share it with the world.
Oh, yeah.
So
but-
Sriraam's sexual content is like, guys, I got fucked last night, but so did the country. So let's talk about more.
that is
And you're
actually
making fun of Puneet. That sounds like Puneet.
No,
What's
no.
going on?
Listen.
You're a Puneet copy.
that is not me. I get that I'm partly that.
Yes.
But I think the best is Masoom. His is like
Masoom's a man?
Masoom is a man. He's a comedian.
It's a girl's name.
It's very sweet.
I mean, not that you should have the labels. What
no,
the hell?
Yeah. Sweetest boy. Love him. Great material. But
Jugal Hansraj.
yeah.
Masoom,
So.
What a film. Pretty funny.
So Masoom would be like, I was walking down the road the other day and I tripped on a stone. ये बस इंडिया में ही हो रहा है, ठीक है? बाकी देश में जाओ, पत्थर साइड में है, जहाँ चल रहे हो वहाँ पे नहीं है.
So Masoom has got lots of spots, obviously, on your show, right? Silverie?
Masoom, yeah, he has gone. Now what am I supposed to do?
Let's go to break.
What it is.
And listen, we don't know if Silverie will be here when we come back. Okay? Here's the break.
Hey everybody, it's been another great week on the IVM Podcast Network. Our storytellers and storytellers Vineet meets legendary singer Usha Uthup and writer Shrishti Jha, who worked on the singer's authorized biography, The Queen of Indian Pop. What happens when a Mauryan spy meets the chief soldier of the Kadamba Nadu on a dark night? Kavita Jiva tells us on the Venvel Zenni Tamil podcast. On Audio Gyan, Kedar talks to Mohar Roy, co-founder of Co-Design, about building branding systems. On Press Decode, Sarah Bhakta and Prafulla touch upon the heartbreaking topic of Russia's invasion of Ukraine. And on IVM Likes, Zalak asks Chalasmi and Antariksh about their thoughts on the movie Gangubai Kathiawadi. So, on a personal note, I wanted to let you all know that this week marks the 7th anniversary since I started IVM. I'm eternally grateful to the team we have here, especially Kavita Rajwade and Tejas Sringarpure, who have been here since the beginning. They've seen the struggles, our eventual acquisition by Pratilipi, and our continued struggles to make podcasting a large and thriving part of the media industry. We have the best hosts in the world, and I have to say that I'm so glad and so grateful that they have chosen to work with us. And finally, I'd like to say thank you to you, the millions of folks who have heard or watched our content. All I can say is, you ain't seen nothing yet. I hope you join us as we continue this journey. In the meanwhile, do follow us on social media. We're IVM Podcasts on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn. And remember, if you're enjoying this show or any of our other shows for that matter, please do tell a friend. Also, don't forget to rate us on any platform you're listening to. You can also check us out on YouTube. To get a list of all of our channels, you can go to ivmpodcast.com/YouTube, where you can go to all the channels. And finally, we'd like to thank our sponsors this week, SBI Life Insurance, Bank of Baroda, Max Life Insurance, India Water Portal, and HDFC Life Insurance. Thank you so much for making this possible.
Before that, we're sorry, we're discussing things offline and all that, and people are just saying sorry basically to each other. But Sriram's got a very good point, and I want to, because ours is a very open show, Amit, who's our boss as well as, the voiceover artist with that fabulous piece of audio that we heard, he used a line which upset you and also the style.
Yes.
Go ahead.
This is now, we are doing that thing where we repeat a joke now to a larger audience. It's not going to be funny. But basically, Amit...
Oh, it was a joke. I thought it was a protest. Why? You got to tell me.
But basically in the voiceover, I thought interesting was Amit trying to overcompensate for everything. We are the best source, the best studio.
I don't think...
God, this is sounding like thirst trap now.
It is, yeah. We should invite
Sriram's a very sexual version.
But
this
it's
is very
fact.
sexual.
This is
the
it's
most
factual. He was
sexual
just saying facts.
Yeah.
We have the best hosts, but they've all left. Because, so it's more like we had the best host.
No, in this sense, Amit naturally...
But no, we have, because we still have the show.
Amit naturally talking sounds great. But when he's forced to enunciate,
But as sex chats go, which is your favorite voice?
Sex chats...
Out of the three of us, who would you like to put you to bed? Hello?
Hi, Sriram.
Kajol wins it, 100%. Sorry.
Fucking heterosexual.
He's just saying
I hate you.
It's even not a heterosexual thing.
Hetero!
Listen,
Thank you,
despite
Vipin.
Antariksh
I'm labeling you right now.
Despite Antariksh and I fucking...
Joking.
Yeah.
Don't push the budget up. I can't make this feature. The feature is hand job only. Stay there. Sorry, but you had talking about sexual things. There was a crotch story that was...
Yes. So, Silverie, you were saying.
Yeah, so this is the news topic for the day. That there is a statue of Chritiano Ronaldo that exists in Funchal, Portugal, or Funchal, Portugal.
If you say it once fast like Maria Goretti, no one will know. Funchal. It's done.
Funchal, correct, yeah.
It's done. That's how I pick up language. I'm telling you language. You have to fool people. I can speak Tamil, bhai.
What a reference.
Done.
What a reference. What a reference.
Yeah.
Maria taught me.
Yeah?
Whenever we were worried about Hindi lines, she said, just say it fast. I just follow. Go on.
So the statue was made in 2019. It's a larger than life 2-meter tall statue.
Wow.
And it has rubbing the crotch area of the statue has become a tourist attraction and a tradition. So much so that the crotch area now has become, it's seeming more polished and more prominent than ever. So that it's like your eyes go exactly there.
So this is not this is very odd. I thought this is a common practice, at least in my family. No, this is not.
What else do you do when you go to a statue?
Big gatherings.
Are men doing this or are women doing this?
I think just fans.
Oh, you're funny.
Anyone who goes to the statue.
No, I'm just asking.
I think anyone who goes to the statue will become like a fun thing. Oh, look at this.
I think football lovers have no gender.
You're the greatest football lover out of the four of us, without doubt.
Yes.
Would you rub the crotch?
No.
And would you use both the front and the back of the hand?
No. But I'm not a Chritiano Ronaldo fan.
Oh, so but if I were
I were a Chritiano Ronaldo fan, it seems par for cause that I would not take his consent.
So
touch his
whose
private
crotch would
parts.
you rub? Who's your favorite? Messi,
Ronaldinho for sure.
Ronaldinho?
Yeah.
All right. You rubbed that crotch back in
100%.
Sao Paulo?
100%, yo. He's now somewhere in like Bolivia because he got caught with a fake passport.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And went to prison, yeah.
Ronaldinho?
Yeah.
A multimillionaire,
What?
fake passport, for what reason nobody knows. People are strange in South America.
Going under the radar,
Is that
trying
okay
to hide.
Beautiful.
Maybe, he got the Secret Service hired him and he was like
trying to hide us in one of the world's most
No.
famous. One of the world's
The Secret Service hiring Ronaldinho.
CIA.
The guy who won everything by 27 and just started partying away his
He
life.
came to India. He did a workshop. I remember. I think Costa took part in that. Yeah, that's where Kostub realized he shouldn't play football anymore.
Who's Kostub?
Kostub is a very good-looking guy who follows Silverie around.
Yes.
No, Kostub is
I'll try and play a visual of him at some point.
handles Cyrus
One
social
hand.
media.
Kostub Banerjee, one
Okay.
hand. He sent a remark.
One hand.
The cross rubbing, he uses
Yes.
one hand. Like everybody else uses two,
Yeah.
really. I mean, I know it's a big statue and all that, but come on.
knowing
It's not like the
Christian-
statue gets
sorry,
excited and
Kajol, you had
okay.
something to say? Oh,
Yes,
sorry,
I do.
Kajol.
Okay. So this happened at a show last night. It was an all-women
I'm
lineup.
never missing your shows. There's so much sexual content in these shows. Yeah, sorry, go on.
Seriously. So it was an all-woman lineup, okay, in Bandra.
Oh, in your face, mother. Silverie.
Right.
Was it a show called-
Salve, she set up the story to
Yeah,
say this,
yeah,
not the joke.
yeah.
The joke's not important.
Kajol,
This is important.
was the show called Fuck Puneet?
No.
It's
no.
Har Puneet. Very famous name. Yeah, go on.
So the room was packed, okay? We had sold out the room. And when I go on stage, these two gentlemen are sitting in the front row. And one of them is holding the Bisleri bottle, 200 ml.
Sponsor plug.
They won't want this plugged. Okay, he's holding this 200 ml Bisleri bottle in his crotch.
What?
Yes, I don't know why anyone
his
would do-
crotch?
Like it's like he's put it
Like,
between his thighs.
Yeah.
Oh, there.
Oh,
that I understand.
No, it
You don't
looks
have
like
anyone
a
to keep it, you-
penis pointing at me. It's just weird.
Oh.
Okay, so
Didn't see that coming, huh, Bob?
so I was doing my set, and then I was like, "Sir, could you not hold the bottle that way?" I mean, I was just taking off at him, and everyone began
Were you
laughing.
offended or flattered, to be honest?
I was not flattered.
It's a 200 ml
Oh,
bottle.
200 ml bottle.
It's a 200 ml bottle.
Cyrus.
Cyrus.
200
It's not
ml
flattering,
bottle.
Yeah.
Like it's a
God
funny
gives you
visual
what he
if you're
gives
on
you.
stage.
Take it up with him. We can't all be Ronaldo. Yes,
It's
sir.
not about the size
Really?
of the bottle.
It is
It's,
about the
it's the
size.
contents of the
That's why
bottle.
there's no statue. There's no statue of you and me in friggin' Portugal because of the damn size. Go on, Suzanne, please.
Huh. So everyone laughs, and then he's like, "Do you want me to remove it?" I said yes, because I'm getting really turned on. Okay, what am I supposed to say?
Lovely.
So then I carry on my joke. I'm looking here. I look back at him. He's not removed it, but now the bottle is pointing towards the ceiling. I was like, "Sir, this is just getting more erotic." So I think he was there doing it deliberately.
No, now he's doing it deliberately. Before we just kept it
Who
there.
the hell would keep a 200 ml bottle
As a
between your
male,
thighs?
I've done it. I don't know. You just want to keep your hands free because you don't know what you want to do with your hands from time to time. So yeah, it's possible. I don't think he initially was.
One
anyway,
second, we have somebody.
Anu, I keep my phone
Anu-
involved
yeah.
in the
Anu,
crotch
Jaipur,
when I
Anu-
sit on the chair. Yeah,
But the phone and wallet looks a little different from a bottle.
fair enough.
Well, the thighs rub it.
I think they're looking at the middle of the thighs as a place. It's like
It's a pocket.
It's like a pocket.
You
yeah.
can keep
It's
it underneath
it's
your,
the male
your
vagina.
chair.
It's the male vagina. You use the two thighs to create an area. Sriraam,
How did we
you
go
were
from
telling me.
pocket to
Yeah,
male
how
vagina?
did
On
we-
the cycle ride here, you told me that when I was holding.
Although I like that reality where this guy is birthing 200 ml Bisleri bottles, like.
One second, she had left finish.
Yeah.
So what happens?
No, nothing happened. My point is that why wouldn't you keep it under your chair? So I felt it was
Now in
deliberate.
hindsight, he should have because you sort of not humiliated him, but you pointed it out.
Well,
etc.
obviously it
Yeah.
was like
I
pointing
I
at
like
me.
the reality where like it started off with like the bottle which was horizontal, then it became vertical. There's like a champagne bottle, and then like suddenly like whoa.
but-
Sir, can you please stop jizzing in front of me with your champagne bottle, sir?
But the
It's like
bottle-
okay, cool. And then-
Sriraam, the bottle was empty from the beginning. That's the question.
Ah,
So he's already done. in a
that's
sense.
fair. That's fair.
If it's a
Oh, yeah,
metaphor.
it was
so
not a metaphor.
he's an environmental conscious
Has
flasher.
it ever happened to you that somebody's got something in the audience between their legs while you're performing?
Always.
Oh,
I
God,
mean,
Ruben.
Yeah, I mean,
I've got the middle finger from so many people.
Yes,
Like,
yeah.
they hold it everywhere.
it's mostly like the phone in between their legs where they're calling an Uber.
Exactly.
So,
yeah, it's like get on with it.
Yeah. But anyway,
But you
Cristiano
weren't
Ronaldo.
offended. You had
I'm not-
fun.
I mean, I'm a comedian.
Would-
Worst things have happened.
If that person were Cristiano Ronaldo, would it be okay?
No, I mean a Bisleri bottle.
That's
I
why,
know,
Kajol, even you
this
are a
is interesting.
Ronaldinho fan and
This
I
is
knew it.
interesting. No,
Yeah.
this is
Kajal's a bit
interesting.
pricey. You got one of the most famous athletes in the world, multi-billionaire and all that.
I
and she's
like
no,
Kajol's a woman of
no,
taste.
that's not
yeah.
good. Ronaldinho's okay, is it? He's got teeth that. Oh, we won't get into
I
that.
am not into sports.
Wow.
I am not. Yeah.
By the way, the Cristiano Ronaldo statue, right? You rub it, okay? It is no longer bronze. Now it's like whatever, tin or something.
I think
It's a-
in
it's
footballing,
alloy, yeah.
in footballing terms, it's a set piece.
Yeah, it is a set piece.
So,
yeah.
yeah.
But knowing how much of an ego Cristiano Ronaldo has, he probably goes around saying, that bronze
You
statue
wanna
is actually
offend-
gold.
You want to offend him?
Yeah.
You want to offend him? I'm saying don't play with the crotch and all that.
Yeah.
Just keep Coke bottles there.
That's also
I
fair.
mean,
Yeah,
That's
that is
also
cool.
fair.
That
That's
is
also
cool.
fair.
Like, I love you. In your face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you really want to offend him,
Next
no?
to him, yeah.
If you really want to offend him, just show Messi's record in front of him.
Or what about friggin' Mohamed Salah's record? Okay?
Mo Salah,
Nobody talks about that.
You look at
Across all competitions.
That's true.
How
He's
dare you
fucking
guys give
great.
these two all the credit?
Because
it's
they
not
are-
fair.
but
Unsung hero.
But the thing with Ronaldo is he won't get offended by Salah. He'll get offended by Messi.
That's true. Although Salah,
Yeah.
if you say in Bombay, people punch you sometimes.
That's true. Yeah.
You know, that's...
I know. Yes, Cyrus.
In a way,
That is
I could
actually
be
the
your Salah.
least,
I
the
know.
least offensive thing you've
Yeah.
said today.
And if you say
She's turning me on. Where's my bottle?
if you say Mo Salah in Bombay, then they'll be like, मतलब घी के साथ कि तेल के साथ, like
That's
Mo Salah.
right. Yes. You get it?
Like
Silverie?
is it like Mysore Masala or like
I think Sriraam
God.
first 40 minutes is great. Then we got to be careful. Then we are paralyzed with fear. He's worse than me after that. Mo Salah doesn't get credit because of Liverpool sucks. Yeah, right. They're 3 points behind and they can take the title. In your face, Wayne. In your face. And his real name is not Wayne.
Yeah.
He's another Tambra. I'm just like telling you. His real name is so long.
But I like how
Podcast
he's a Tamran who he thinks is Batman.
And why not? You racist freak. Why can't Batman be one of us? What the hell?
Yeah.
Actually, how can Batman be one of us, you know?
Yeah, he can't.
I mean, that guy's on time. I mean,
Yeah.
he's so efficient. I
The,
mean, it's
the
horrible.
worst thing about Batman not being one of us is that he thinks he has no pressure to carry the family business forward. How non-Indian is that?
Can you
know?
imagine? There has to be an aunt somewhere saying, "Why aren't you married?"
Exactly,
You know,
yeah,
Your parents
yeah,
are dead. I
yeah.
mean, it's a phone call every day.
I saw you the other day with a girl who looked like a cat.
Take
What
it-
is going on
take it
there?
forward. I mean, our Batman would be on Shadi.com and all day. I can't do
Yes.
crime today. I'm
Yes.
I'm meeting Priya. Priya looks interesting. You know?
That's true. How does Bruce Wayne not get relatives calling him up? Arey, paisa dena.
Yeah, does he have no
Yeah.
relatives?
How can you have no
Bruce Wayne?
relatives?
So I
Because when
think
you're rich,
he has like a
relatives appear.
distant cousin.
It's just a
Then-
sign of
Kate
fact.
Bishop.
Then I suddenly support like
Between
whoever
Batwoman.
killed Bruce Wayne's
Well,
parents
that was the-
because
that
they were
was the
dicks.
relative.
Yeah,
That
they were
was the relative.
They were assholes. The guy has no relative, right?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
they're like, wow, his parents such dicks, right? You know, and like that's why Batman is him overcompensating for his parents being dicks. I think.
I don't know. I'm more worried about what happened to Robin. No one's very clear about that.
Mm.
You know, just when the world was saying it's okay to have same-sex relationships and all that, suddenly that's just gone out of the window. Robin
No,
disappears.
so no, Robin
Where's
is
his
still
statue?
a
What
very
am I
prominent part.
missing about Robin? Robin
He
is
goes
just...
into night
Robin
bird
is
or night
no-
bat or something. And
No, so okay.
Let's
Batman.
listen.
Batman
Buckle
history.
your seats.
Batman history.
The
time.
entrepreneur,
Yeah.
Batman
the
history
male
time.
entrepreneur
Yes.
is telling
There
us
have been-
everything. Bolo.
There have been multiple Robins over the years.
Huh.
The first
Yeah,
one.
well, in car area, in car area,
The four
your
most
bike will
prominent
go in
ones.
5 minutes.
Yeah, the four most prominent ones have been. The first one was Dick Grayson. His name was Dick. Yeah.
Dick Grayson.
That's what-
Kajol, any comments?
So what it is-
I don't know where this is
what it
going.
is.
Yeah.
No, then
From the
Jason
Bottle
Todd.
Grayson family.
Then Tim something. And,
That's good enough.
Okay.
And,
Indians.
and then
so
Bruce Wayne's
Robin-
own son.
Indians don't want full
So just to
name.
clarify,
Tim.
Tim Drake.
Batman is one, but
Yeah.
all the Robins, Catwomen.
Yeah, they become
all
too
of that-
old for Batman. They
Yeah.
move on to their own
Yeah.
career.
What?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
it-
So that's the first.
Batman
The
is
first Robin has become
It's
Nightwing.
like-
Nightwing.
Yeah,
okay.
and the current Robin
like a
is
like
actually
a
Bruce Wayne's
Pokemon
son,
thing. You
Damian Wayne.
start off as
No.
Robin, and
Yeah,
you,
and
Robin was a very
You evolve.
sort of term.
Yeah.
He didn't like it. So he changed the Nightwing. He was like, I'm also, I'm almost Batman. Why am I Robin?
Yeah.
Next, they give me an apron,
yeah. Although, like I think, like if Robin were
Nightwing.
British, if Robin were British, Batman would hit him because he, he's a criminal because he be Robin.
Oh, good God.
We just did that with the bikes and everything.
Yeah,
Back
we
there.
did it.
I
Oh,
told you 40 minutes of Sriraam.
Shit.
There's a point. There's a
Damn.
scientific point.
Guys, yeah, huh?
Oh, by the way, the lecture on Batman and Robin is just the worst boring part of the show. Is there more?
Yeah.
No, just
Can you-
saying Robin
I
is
feel
still
like
around.
killing him off now.
Robin is still around. He's still around.
Robin,
Hey, there's no Robin.
There is a Robin.
In
because
always a
Robin
Robin.
is not a character
Nightwing,
size; it's a state of mind.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Anyone can become Robin.
There is
One
always a
second.
Robin.
You're confused
Yeah.
with the guy in the audience who was Robin.
Yeah,
That's
Robin.
different.
Yeah.
Robin is different.
Robin one out.
That's Ruben. That is Ruben.
Robin is Bengali for Robin.
Yeah, he's Robin one out.
I'm
No, it
Robin.
is not.
Robindra.
Yeah.
So
Robindra.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, no.
Rabindra. So Robindra.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Oh, man. No wonder they want women
Damn.
on the stage. Look at the behavior. This is ridiculous behavior, Kajol. What's going on?
Oh, Ruben says, by the way, my name has been mispronounced as Robin a lot. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Robin
I mean,
David.
it's
What
such
did
an
they
easy.
expect?
It's such an
It's an-
easy name to pronounce. It's Ruben Dawood, right?
But I don't understand one thing. Why couldn't he just name himself with just the ooze so that Indians can, get it? R-O, Ru, B-E-N,
Yeah.
Ben.
Like-
or B-E-H-E-N, Ben.
Yeah, yeah.
They will get it.
yeah.
Ru, Ben.
Yeah.
Change your name, Ruben. We've given you the way out.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
about you, Sriraam? How many times does Sriraam get mispronounced? Oopsie. Take your time. We got no fans left.
Although, like, there are times when there'd be. I have to
Oh, no.
tell. I have to
No.
tell. Listen, I have to
You've
tell
Stop the
Sriraam-
recording.
Listen,
No,
this
don't
one-
go for the kill.
This-
Why? Don't be a joke whore. Sometimes we got to be careful. Okay, go ahead.
I have to tell Firangs as to how to pronounce my name, right? So I'll be like Shri as in Sri Lanka. And Ram, and I don't know what to compare Ram
I
to.
know where
right?
you're going.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to debate this with the anchor. There may be alcohol reference, etc., etc. So we want to be a little careful about this.
Sure.
Are we allowed?
Sure.
Because you'll go down with the ship.
Okay, no. And I'd say Ram, and then
Okay.
and the only thing
You
that
made your
comes to
point.
my mind.
We land with the bottle.
Hear me.
The bottle
It's-
story is
there's
bad enough.
There's no.
The guy's rubbing his
There's
bottle.
nothing offensive
Oh,
here.
God.
And Ram, as in I would be Ram Emanuel, like Obama's like chief of staff.
Yeah.
And
Which
How do you
everyone
know?
knows.
Yeah.
Everybody said
How
it.
do you know
This is-
Ram
This is Amit
Emanuel?
Doshi moment. Everybody knows, right?
Yeah.
Sorry,
Everybody in the
sorry,
world
sorry.
knows Ram
My bad,
Emanuel.
my
I haven't
bad.
heard the name.
But
before.
this is a
He has spent 40 years trying to dumb down.
Yeah.
So he can fit in with you friggin' comedians. To act like I'm stupid enough, I don't know anything. And then once in a while it comes out, the
Wait,
guy...
Why
wait,
can't
do you
you
know?
rhyme it
Do you know the names of all Obama's
No,
staff
Their
no,
members?
children,
no.
their dogs,
Yeah, exactly.
the babysitters, every friggin' bodyguard, you name it.
Yeah.
Sriram, you suck.
That's true. Yeah.
You're a national security threat, dude.
I
You
think
know,
so, yeah.
You know
I
all
think-
this stuff.
I'm Ronaldinho right now.
Now, let's play the globe game. Bangladesh. Who's the home minister's daughter? Come on. This guy's too good.
No.
Kajol, we got that expression of like, wow, he's great.
Okay, next topic. Let's go.
Oh, no, it's over. The
Let's
show's
go to
over.
the emails. We
I
have some
gotta eat
great
my
emails for
breakfast.
Kajol.
Oh, show's over. Wow.
Yeah. This is a very funny email.
Do other
email.
episodes cover all topics, or is it just whenever
No.
I'm here? Okay.
Never. We never.
Well, I'll tell you honestly, when you're here, it's a breeze. Because you're so full of yourself that I can't be full of myself. and today, for the first time, I've seen him worried.
Yeah.
It would just be funny. So I think he's actually worried. So,
Yeah,
Kajol,
yeah.
after the show's over, please, for people listening,
I-
please explain that you're not offended in any
But
way.
I like
Yeah,
the.
I'm
I
not
like
offended.
the
I'm only offended. I have a problem with
Unless you are.
Cyrus. I have no problem
Yeah.
with anyone
Kajol
else.
don't. I think.
What I do?
I feel Kajol has come in and changed the show for the better.
Exactly.
Now I think everyone
Sure.
should come and discuss politics and comedy.
Is it sexist to say the show's visually better for sure? Immediately.
100%.
And no disrespect to you because you're pretty interesting too.
Yeah, but I feel like ever since you came to this physical
What?
location,
Yes.
the show became better.
Oh,
I
thanks.
feel,
So you
yeah.
want me to come here every single day, right? Your cost to company coming from the boondocks where I live. Oh my God. Chalo, AMS.
Yes, sir.
Follow me at Instagram and Twitter on Bored Brocha. I'm so bored. I need your help. I need your love. I need your touch. Okay, just follow me.
Rohan Nabar has asked, Kajol, you just bought a Gucci bag
I don't
and,
think you're allowed-
and you paid
I don't-
money for
I don't
Gucci.
think you're allowed to say
she
that
was
word
fooled by
in
the
India.
shopkeeper. Funny story.
Okay, I was
You
walking.
already told the story, obviously.
It's on Twitter.
So we're repeating a Twitter story. That's how bad our show is.
That's fine.
But tell us.
Okay.
Gucci.
No,
Okay.
it was a.
Will you
Like
stop? You're killing the joke by making your
Like
own
a
Gucci
bag
joke.
made of jaggery. Like,
No.
okay, huh.
Oh,
That's
oh,
Gucci,
that was sad,
sir.
Sriraam. That was sad.
Really sad.
Okay.
Unnecessary. No, sexist.
The person doesn't like.
I'm just
good.
going to say sexist. Okay, I'm not sure
They're
why.
not letting me talk. They're not letting me talk.
Come
Rohan,
on.
tweet at me and I will answer you.
Kajol,
Okay.
Kajol.
I was walking on Linking Road. I went to a shop to buy a bag. And he had all of these Fendi, Gucci, and all of that. And I picked up this bag called Gucci. Okay.
Spelt?
Gugci.
Why not?
Gucci.
Gucci.
Huh.
Simple mistake, yaar.
Gucci.
So-
Ruben, we can't get Ruben
You
right.
know-
What do you expect?
Yeah.
But was the C at least, the G made to look like a C?
I put up a picture on Twitter. It's on my
Okay,
Twitter.
okay.
But so no. So then I told the shopkeeper. I said, "Ye Gucci hai. Ye this is a fake." So
Stay with Hindi. It sounds like me now.
No, shut up.
That's more funny.
So-
Ye Gucci hai. Ye
So
Kela hai.
So then he was like, "Madam, kaise spell karte hain?" So I said Gucci. And then he got angry. ये चाइना वालों को स्पेलिंग भी नहीं आती.
I can't believe
That
she
is- that is-
politicized the joke.
Yeah,
She politicized that.
But the point is, I think it's that's well deviated from that guy because the bag originally belonged to a Maharashtrian guy called Goog and it was Goog bag. You know, like, and he stole
I'll
it.
go another way with
He
the
stole
gang.
it.
Sriraam, are you
Another
going
way.
for Comicstan 5?
I am. Yes.
You are.
Yes, I am.
Comic Stand 5 Part 2.
Oh, wow. Okay, I just saw this. Yeah.
Okay, but no, but I think also the Chinese, for example, Xi in Xi Jinping is spelled XI, but it's SHE. So there's a lot
Yeah.
of that. I can't read without my glasses. What?
Yeah,
You're late for a meeting, you get that one rickshaw guy.
No, what do you do?
Just see the bag, see the photo. Just see the photo.
Wow.
What are you doing?
Cyrus just read that as though he was going for an eye test. Like, what y'all like?
But it was not even the right. Okay.
The worst thing to do is make a blind guy sort of not blind, you know what I mean, visually impaired. Again, we apologize to Everybody's our first year on the show. Please give us some time to get things right. We'll soon, because there's no malice intended. That's our defense. Mr. Saleh, please take over. Tell the bench.
I don't know, man. I just.
That's BNCH. Don't say anything more.
What was the original question?
Who am I? I mean, that's where we start.
Okay, so that's the story. Then
Wait. She's got a show in Thane. After all this, we have
Yes.
to
Oh
prove
yeah,
that.
yeah.
correct.
I have a show happening on Saturday in Thane, 6:30 p.m. Backspace.
12th March, 6:30
12th
p.m.
March, 6:30 p.m. Thane Backspace. Lol Rakshak Live.
Backspace.
Tickets are on Book My
Great
Show.
show.
Sexual-
Please go.
Cheap
sexual
tickets.
overtones.
Please come. All
What
the
are cheap
link.
tickets? Give us the actual price.
199.
But that's 200. Why you to make it one? I have to take $1 back.
Because
I'm not going to wait
tax,
there.
tax,
I'm
tax.
standing there with my 200 and then 1 rupee.
200 as extra.
I mean,
GST.
how much time gets consumed? Just make it 200. 199 is horrible.
Sounds
One,
nice.
1 rupee you have to give to that Book a
Yeah, but
Smile.
our middle class
Foundation.
mentality. Why?
I know. I mean,
We don't really care.
I don't care.
Anyway, my tickets are 199, and if y'all have any problem booking the tickets, just DM me. I will book them for you.
Okay, and how many men on the lineup?
It's just me. It's my solo show.
yeah.
Only me. What goes around comes around.
You become the thing that you hate.
Can't
Yeah.
believe it.
It's just
Okay, once again, March 12, 6:30, Thane Backspace.
Backspace,
You can't
Thane.
forget it. With a name
great
like
show.
Backspace.
Please go. Kajol.
Will you be watching it live?
Huh?
Huh?
It's not getting streamed. Not everything gets streamed.
200 rupees nahi hai?
नहीं है. Sorry.
Okay, you heard
Just,
the band. $100 will come.
Bargain.
Okay, that's
Please
done.
do.
Move on. AMAs.
Amas.
Yes, absolutely. Next one comes in from.
Hey, was someone messaging saying Sriraam should quit engineering or whatever? What
You
was
should quit comedy and do engineering.
Why?
You made some remark.
I repeat, Sriraam queer comedy and do engineering. Okay.
Queer comedy is a certain genre
Okay.
where you do comedy with the
Queer, but this is not queer. This is queer comedy.
That's queer can be spelled any way. You can't tell them how to spell queer. That's wrong. That's fascism.
We almost made it to the end of the show.
Yeah, we
Cyrus.
did
Almost
almost.
did.
Yeah.
And now we attacked somebody
Yes.
in a strange way.
true.
Thanks
Yeah.
to him.
That's true.
Not even me.
Naveen
And
will be
thanks to the
back
guy
in a
who
few
wrote the
more
letter. Some guy wants him to
Yes.
become an engineer.
Huh.
I mean, how bad can a comedy be if guy says, I've got you a
Yeah.
seat.
But
Stop.
but the thing is, why can't you do both? Like, you have enough time to do comedy and
Let's see.
engineering.
Chetan Bhagat was in what? IIT?
IIM.
Both.
Now he's a writer.
Both.
Both. Both.
Yeah.
There you go. Well, that's comedy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
If anything, once you've gone to IIT, the next step is to
Comedy.
be a comedian.
Comedy
after
for sure.
Today's times.
You
yeah.
got to stand
Do
up.
we have IIT? Vipul Goyal.
100%.
We've got Vipul Goyal.
Vinay, my dear friend Vinay, Piyush, Biswa.
Oh, right.
Wow.
Yeah.
Sounds like a male
Weber,
orgy.
Weber.
Huh? There'll be a male orgy happening. Piyush, Raju, Ashok, Arun, Vaibhav.
It's
Everything is
Rivaldo.
sexual with
was
this
there.
guy.
Rivaldo. Suddenly Rivaldo came. Behind the statue of Ronaldo, there's another guy. Lesser known. Okay, go on. Next.
Okay, next one comes from Shoaib Bakshi only. He says, can Kunal dress up as a woman and join Jia's stand-up comedy routine, having all female stand-up comedians?
Okay, I want to just put this out there because I think Kunal's a really nice human being and I make
Yeah.
too much fun of him. Please understand that Kunal is not a comedian. He's a nice human being. All right? Let's just be clear. That's what he is. He's not funny. And when you go up to him and say, Kunal, and expect a lot of jolliness, he's not jolly. He's like, what? So, that's him. But he's a nice guy and he can act 2 or 3
Wow,
roles.
have fun at
That's
lunch.
it. Kajol, you don't expect him to... You ask Sriraam has worked with him. He's not the guy who holds the room, if that's what you want.
I just want
But
to
your
lunch with
standards are
him.
different. You want a hospital bed and some strange guy, and so they.
I just want lunch.
Kunal's not weird. He's
I
actually.
want prawns. I want surmai. I want.
Why do you need him then? It's called Skutsi. Give her a number.
I like
Oh,
the
you want him to
foodies.
deliver
I want to
it?
eat with him.
Okay, all right. What the hell? He needs to go out there more.
Yeah.
Do you find him attractive?
But he
I'm
won't-
honestly asking you.
But
I like his
A
personality.
little bit, no?
Yeah,
So there's a 10% chance.
I think more than that.
all right.
Wow. On air.
On air.
He's single, by the way.
1 minute. Let's not push it. We have to ask him. Don't be sexist. You fucker.
All right. Adobe
Kajol,
Hitler.
You're too funny, bro. Really.
Adobe Hitler.
Adobe Hitler is
What?
Are we
our
just saying
regular-
names? Are we just saying out names as though they are?
No, 1 minute. Who are
Adobe Hitler.
engineers up? Who are we attracting?
Yeah.
What am I doing wrong?
Yeah,
What
I
am
know.
No, but
Thanks.
I like how Antariksh just took that name as though it's a common
Yeah.
Adobe Hitler, guys.
And I think
Just your regular Adobe
I think
Hitler.
in the
Just-
Powai cross-cultural references, it was the Abodi and Adobe which was upsetting more.
Yeah, correct.
Let's find out.
So Adobe Hitler says, "Hey all, what are your thoughts about news channels continuing to say Modi ka call Zelensky ko and Modi ji karenge Putin se baat and Modi ji karenge करेंगे जंग खत्म.
I'm still getting over 50 minutes of their conversation. I thought, RPMs are known for fast speech. And Vladimir, like, he sounds a little bit, I dare say, like me. He's in a hurry all the
but
time.
tell you one
So
thing.
that doesn't work. Slow speaker, fast speaker. Have you ever tried that? It never works.
But wouldn't the translators be talking to each other? How?
It's simultaneous, but they have to go at that pace now.
Yeah.
Like if you start with Mitro and there's a
Yeah.
long drawl pause.
Yeah, and if
Putin's
the-
already, the nuclear arsenal is right
Yeah.
there. He's like,
And the
was. Oh, that's more German, but
And the thing is, these translators aren't accurate. So while Modi is saying Mitro, probably in Russian it means whore. And then, suddenly Putin like, what did he call me? Right
we nearly
here?
escaped, right? Now we got to fight Russia.
I think
the
this
Russian
is one
army.
podcast where you're
Oh,
safe.
God. I think
You
so.
are getting
I think
safe.
I'm not the worst guy. I'm not the worst guy. The sexist there, the political activist here.
But,
I'm
but
okay. I'm
for
okay.
the longest time, every update was like, this president spoke to Putin for 50 minutes. They had a phone call for 80
But
minutes.
it's the way you
Why is
check
that?
your statesman.
Yeah.
So 47 minutes was 51 minutes. Was like,
No, but what is it with
and
like...
they achieve nothing. They achieve nothing.
But
This is the key.
we don't go on Twitter like, I spoke to Zomato for 3 minutes. Like that doesn't happen, right?
Yeah, but
What's
she wants to speak to Kunal for 20 minutes? Over
No,
Surmai?
lunch, yeah.
A full lunch?
Full lunch.
He's also a bit of a guy in a hurry, but if you know what I mean. So I'm saying, let's keep it half an hour and both sides win. You can't do 2 hour lunch. Kunal fall asleep.
What do you mean fall asleep?
As desirable as you are, and he may think you are, he'll still fall asleep. I know his thing. He's just got a tolerance problem. Ask Sriram.
I
They did a 10-minute meeting. It ends in 30 seconds.
That ends with Sriram for everyone. But I'm just saying I'm different.
Wow. वो कहाँ से आ गया?
Yeah.
That was Gary Lineker from the old days. Just from the side, got the ball, boom, in the...
In the 31st second, my depression comes and I have to go home and sleep in a fetal
Yeah.
position.
You make sure you don't go anywhere next to the USSR as well. Whatever happens after what you've called Putin.
But I
What?
didn't call it.
He
It's the
called-
translation
he called me.
software. The
Okay,
translation
now
software.
I'm just going to comment on this
Yeah,
AMA.
yeah.
ANI is the one.
Sorry, give me just one last thing about the Putin thing. What about when you start the conversation, you have to beat around the bush, right?
Yeah.
So what's
Oh.
that? How do you start that before you get to the plane? Bro, what's up?
Hey.
Bolshoi ballet.
That cardigan you
Yeah,
gave me. Yeah. Nice, yeah. It is.
I hate to say, then you have to drop the bomb. Which
Yeah,
is,
yeah.
yeah. Sorry.
But
sorry.
have you seen Dr. Strangelove?
I watched all versions.
I know is that the one where the person falls from the missile with the
Yeah, that's the end of the
on the thing?
movie.
Yeah, that's the end.
Oh, thanks a
sorry,
lot, guys.
sorry guys.
No, that's
Thanks,
not, it gives away nothing. It gives away nothing.
I don't know how.
Antariksh. Yeah, he won't even let
all
people
I
watch
do.
movies
You
now.
destroyed my ankle.
That's all I knew about the-
But basically, the movie is about the Cold War and how there's some rogue American guy who's just deployed nukes to Russia, to US, right? So, in the middle of while the nukes are being deployed, the American president has to call the Russian president and do a small talk thing first, exactly like that, and then get to the point of like, anyways, so one of our guys, he just was a little bit crazy. Okay, yeah.
See, India Pakistan would be great fun when they have to chat like that.
Yeah.
क्या बात है यार कल के
Yeah.
मैच पांचवें दिन
Yeah.
Oh, Shafiq नया लड़का करा they'll get to the point about don't press the
and
button.
during the pandemic, they didn't even play cricket, so they were like,
याद है ये Zahir Abbas के ज़माने Okay, let's you were saying
Okay. ANI is the news channel who's reporting all of these. Modi's doing calls to Putin. Modi's doing
Yeah.
calls. So I think it's building up this entire narrative that Modi is solving the conflict.
Yeah.
Because
trying to,
yeah.
it could also be British Telecom because they're coming here in a big way.
that's fair.
We can hear you in Russia.
I don't think it needs Putin's the one who's solving it because he got India, China, and Pakistan for once to
Yeah.
vote the same in the US.
In
Can you imagine we'll have our own Olympics and we'll come third?
Yeah.
Can you imagine? We're only 3 now and we're still third. We're like, but no, yaar, ye China, Russia kahan se aa gaye? They're damn good. Kabaddi. First Kabaddi we win. Second Kabaddi third.
But Kabaddi also, we are not doing
Third,
it. Yeah, third. Huh?
First we win
Yeah.
because they don't know the game.
But that's the World Cup.
Yeah,
Huh.
the World Cup.
Yeah.
World Cup was Iran.
Iran,
Cuba.
No, apparently South Korea in the finals we
right,
defeated
right,
first
right.
time, and then
The 4 guys were in Leopold, I remember that. They had to find a 5th guy. They had to wait for one guy. Yeah. Sorry, we're just kidding around.
Sports
Wasting
talk,
time.
yeah.
We've done sexism, now we're doing sportsism for some
Sports.
reason. we just break people. Our whole
that
thing
should be
is-
a term, no, Kajol, where like dudes suddenly talk sports, like mansplaining. There should be like a
but
thing,
you
like,
and me are that type. Okay,
Yeah,
we are
yeah,
hated by not so much Silverie, but
Yeah.
there are girls who really don't like us when we start talking. Because
Yeah.
But I get that.
Chauvinist,
But I
say.
get that.
No, it's
We
just boring.
No,
Yeah.
boring as we forget they're there.
That's nice.
I get so
That's
excited
nice.
having a conversation about Mo Salah, and I was all passionate about Mo Salah and defending him. And
Yeah.
the hottest chicks are there in bikini.
You know,
we're like,
it's the weirdest.
Mo Salah is a much better footballer.
It's the weirdest thing. Like how like now in cricket and all have like women commentators and stuff, right? And you can see that
You want to
they're-
now go back to the
hear me out.
beginning of
Hear me
this,
out.
tokenism
You can
conversation.
hear them try to pretend to be excited because this is such chutia drama in comparison to what actual
Isha
amazing.
is very good. I like Isha.
No, they're all. I feel like
she
Mansi
loves
Langar
the
is
game.
great. Everyone's great.
she's- Indian girls.
What I'm
okay.
trying to say is that those.
National issue. Huh?
No, what I'm trying to say is that sports is like rubbish drama compared to actual drama. Like where.
Yeah, but there's a problem because we are invested so much in it that
Yeah,
we go to
but
another
it's
world.
but yeah, it's.
And like smokers going in the
What
corner
I
and
hate,
smoking
what I
and then-
hate is like when guys be like, oh, you're watching your serial, that is so lame.
True.
When we are, what is sports? It's basically our soap opera, right? Dude soap opera essentially.
I watch the
right?
serial.
You.
I keep 2 TVs. I have the live sport. I'm always on top.
Which serials do you watch?
Huh?
Which serials do you watch?
Cornflakes,
Bao.
chocos.
What is what is that?
सास के भाई और बहू एक
It
बार
is
market गए.
It is that famous K-drama show.
Saas with a K.
Anupama, I
Hey,
think
does
it is
anyone
called.
watch K-dramas?
I
here?
need to
I
get
don't.
into it.
Same
What's
here.
the-
I've not seen any.
What?
Nah.
I think
They're
we
past my
can't.
bedtime. 8 o'clock onwards.
Can't you stream them somewhere?
How do I know that? You know me. I don't know.
You
what
know that
stream
Ekta Kapoor is looking at it. Wow, they had the word K-drama.
is. Let's leave Ekta out of this. She's a dog lover. Okay, I have certain rules. We don't make fun of dog lover people. So Ronaldo, I'm sorry, I don't know if you're a dog lover. I would rub your crotch if you were, but I don't know. So yeah.
What if all the people you met in Azad
Thanks,
Maidan
Gaurav.
today were all dog lovers?
You think? Look, I thought it was a joke, and we've done this as a joke many times. That the guys that come there are hired. But
Yeah.
did some research. They are hired.
Yeah, they
You can
are.
literally, so the next day the Congress can call the same guy.
Yeah.
Like, change the topi, the same lunch
Yeah,
box is given.
but
same
it's
amount of money.
different menu for each. Like, like if the BJP
slogan
calls
you
you,
can't
it's-
mess up. You Zindabad,
can't-
Zindabad is there, but
Yeah,
the name you have to get
yeah.
right. So they write it on your palm. आज का नाम Rahul Gandhi. हाँ, Rahul Gandhi. हाँ, याद रखो. So they don't wash properly. They got 2 names, and they're confused. They got Devendra Fadnavis and Uddhav Thackeray in the
But-
same hand.
but-
So then sometimes you do a hybrid. Devendra Thackeray, just for safety.
But the menu in each is different. That's what makes it unique.
You think?
Like the
You're
Congress,
calling
I
the
think,
BJP
gives,
a veg party. I know where you're going.
no, both are veg.
Huh. Oh.
But I think Congress gives you raita and BJP gives you salan with the biryani. So it's sort of
nice touch. Nice. touch.
Putin is also a dog lover.
And so was
Cyrus.
Hitler. Cyrus.
Huge. Hitler, Blondie was the
Yeah.
third, the first to die. After Blondie was poisoned, then
I
him,
think
and then
Putin,
Eva Braun.
Putin had a dog.
It's not sexism. I'm just telling you. This is a setup. This is history. Bro, these guys
Putin had
are
a
just,
dog.
they're just unnecessary.
Putin had a dog.
Yeah.
Which
I think of all his problems, Putin having the dog isn't the big one. But
which
yeah.
Merkel used to get frightened of. So he used to use it in meetings to frighten her.
so?
Yeah.
Oh, I know this.
Have you seen Merkel?
Merkel's
And I love
great.
Merkel. I love
Merkel's
Merkel.
great.
I love Merkel. I love
Oh,
Merkel.
shit.
I love Merkel. Yeah.
But that seems like one of those stories that we
No,
usually
no, no.
talk.
There's pictures of it. Of him in the meeting
But
with
listen,
that
if you're a
dog.
powerful leader, you can't be scared of a small dog. You
It's
know?
not,
no,
it
it's
wasn't
a-
a small dog.
Okay, so I guess he'd had a reason rich
But
back
that's
or
just stupid.
a
Like,
Caucasian
you know,
shepherd or
like I
There's video
genuinely
also
feel-
of it. Yeah. The video of it, right? Of them in the meeting and
she's
the dog is
ignoring-
just
You, the
in
thing,
the room.
The thing is, Merkel, like especially during the man, she's like some chemistry professor, right? Or like, and she
so
knows.
overeducated for politics. is what you're
That's the
saying.
thing. And during the pandemic, right, all these other like Modi and Putin, like, oh, we should,
The
do
small
Ayurveda,
talk. The small
and we
talk.
should do.
Yeah.
And she's the one who's racking on. Guys, I know about R value when it comes to this. That's when you know that it's not a pandemic, it's an
Note to
endemic.
self.
Yeah.
Sriraam should go back to engineering. This guy's coming thick
Yeah.
and fast. Bang, bang.
And then Merkel and suddenly like Trump, like, we should give out, directly inject shit into the lungs. All right. And she's sitting there, wow, I'm dealing with such idiots here. Being the only educated one, right?
He's probably the only president who's used the word pussy in office.
I like
Literally.
that. I mean,
Kajol, can you come back with something? This guy's getting away with murder.
see, the thing
Ours
is,
is a fair
the
platform.
problem is
trying to
like
think.
Clinton could get an intern
No.
to suck his dick.
No.
All right.
I know this is
But,
not. No.
But
This is
no,
not- this is a
Clinton
live
we
show.
will
No,
revote,
no,
all right,
no.
like third term. But
Sriraam, red card. Red card. Red card.
No, but there's a
Red card.
difference.
He's suspended. We have rules now.
I mean,
Silverie says something. Ever since you were shell-shocked by the woman battering that you got.
Trump didn't say it in office, no.
Said in office.
He said it
No,
in office.
he said it
No, he
in the
didn't,
bus.
Baba, in the bus where he got
Was in the
recorded.
bus.
But he was the president.
No, he was.
No, he
before-
wasn't. It's like
5
an
years
older
before.
thing.
Yeah.
That's your comeback.
No, it's not.
Great,
I'm
upgrade.
just saying. I'm just fact correcting.
Now all the women who didn't like you
No, but my
before-
point is this: there's a difference between a guy having sex with an intern. I mean, that's not right.
Well,
but
it's mutual. Not sex. Then you're going to me too.
By the way,
But-
Monica,
Can I
Monica,
finish my
Lewinsky-
point?
Sorry,
Not
sorry,
one.
Kajol, Monica Lewinsky on Twitter is brilliant.
she's
She's
awesome.
hilarious.
She's awesome.
Let her finish, for God's sake. You guys are bullies. Kajol.
Biggest bully in the house. Okay. No, okay. My point is this:
I'm a DJ.
sex in the office, consensual sex, whatever. Trump disrespecting women in general by calling them, grab them by the pussy. Yeah, not the same thing.
No, I'll tell you what.
Exactly
though,
not the
Kajol.
same thing.
I'll tell you what. I think all of these guys talk like that. Trump got caught, which doesn't make it bad. It's just that I'm telling you, guys are way worse than what.
What? 1 second. I have never used this word. Even with cats, actual cats.
Yeah.
I always say titty tat. I got this
It
pronunciation.
sounded like
I got
kitty cat,
pronunciation.
Cyrus.
I couldn't say.
Shut
I
up.
used to say Totatola.
What I'm trying to say is that every president would have said that.
No.
Name them in
Pretty
order.
sure.
Name
No.
them in
Pretty
order
sure. Pretty
of
sure.
remarks.
Pretty
What
sure.
What about Indian
I
presidents?
mean-
Don't answer that question. You
Like
don't answer.
they
You don't
omitted
answer.
that from the Hamilton musical or whatever, but it did happen, all right.
It happens in the interval. All right.
Cyrus, we have to wish Ayushi a very happy birthday.
Today's her birthday?
Today's her birthday. Yes.
That's why we didn't call her.
No.
Ayushi comes on the show, Ayushi?
Yeah.
Oh,
sure.
she's great, dude.
Yeah, damn.
Lovely episodes.
You,
Yeah.
you put her in one of your spots, right?
In what sports?
Your comedy shows.
No,
She's-
I don't think she's a
she's not a
comic. Is she?
comedian,
That you still put her.
She has a she's like a lawyer or something.
What
right?
doesn't matter? You guys gave her a break.
Yeah, she's a lawyer.
She has a stable job. Why would you want to ruin
I
her
don't know. She didn't
career?
even fill the paper or the
What
follow the
paper?
process. Silverie!
Yes.
What
We'll
happened?
get her on.
He's
Yes.
gone quiet. You just want to talk about this. Okay,
What
we're
happened?
We're
Very
just
good.
kidding,
It's all
Silverie.
good.
Silverie is not a sexist from any angle. Whatever issues he has is purely to do with writing.
Yeah, can I also say Antariksh is not a sexist
Yeah.
person at
Yeah,
all,
yeah.
unless he's giving
and
comedy spots.
premature ejaculation.
But it's fine. I get them.
It's
So
not
yeah.
something we should frown upon
Yeah.
and make a big
Sure.
deal.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, that's the show. Kajol, all good?
All good.
Salve?
I have a problem with
It's some
everyone.
It's engineering.
I have a problem with Netflix, okay?
Yeah, go
Why
on.
are you giving every other comic a special and not me, huh? Do you hate curly hair people in Netflix?
Oh my
Imtiaz Ali lookalikes.
Yeah. Huh? What is the problem here? Can we address?
I like the way you put this out on our show because Netflix, all the entire corporate, doesn't miss a beat here. They're all there. Brocha shows on. Sriraam's talking to us.
Yeah.
Guys, stop.
Yeah.
In 27 countries across
Hey,
the
did
world.
you guys watch the Kapil Sharma thing?
I watched bits of it, not all of
Kapil
it.
Sharma thing.
The special on Netflix.
Oh, no.
Morcha, the
he-
Kapil
he did a-
Sharma
he
Morcha
did a
on Netflix.
special?
Yeah.
Wow. Is it good?
It depends on what you think is
Be
good.
honest. You've abused everybody now. Kapil Sharma is a touchy topic.
No,
Oh.
I think you know what happened. Kapil Sharma thought that, hey guys, I'm on Netflix, so let me just get depression.
So it's not funny, is what he's
Yeah,
saying.
it is. Of course, it's not funny.
Compared to this podcast that you just did.
Of course, it's not
What
funny.
was funnier? This podcast of Kapil Sharma's special for which Netflix paid crores of rupees and there 10,000 people were involved and millions of people in production, which was funnier?
This podcast.
100%. Like that is just like a no-brainer.
So that's why you're talking to Netflix. Okay, you made your point. Just
But
fair
I
enough.
still
I've not
want.
made any points.
Okay.
I'm just quiet here.
But you like the Kapil Sharma Netflix special?
I have more Twitter followers than y'all combined, so I'm going to sit this one out.
The problem is
One
Kajol.
second. I like playing. This is Femdom now.
Yeah.
Femdom is my game.
This is-
Okay, Kajol. Now, do you want me to wear bow tie and come back?
Kajol, my question is then, how many Twitter followers does it take for Kapil Sharma to start getting funny?
Nice.
Sriraam's a dangerous
No,
person to know.
I think he begins neutral, and at the end of the day, there's no one worse. I mean, why did he waste time with the neutral conversations? And suddenly he's abusing Kapil Sharma's
He's going to
family,
regret this
where
when he
comes
goes
from,
for
his
Comic
village.
Stan 5 auditions.
Yeah.
Part 2. Be careful.
Part 2, yes.
And if you don't win this time, you're finished.
By the way, this
Back
year's
to-
Comic
back to-
Stan
What
is
if the winning thing is you get a seat in engineering?
still more money than what they give right now. Right, guys? Yeah.
No, they get a lot. I think they get a good
What was it?
prize.
8 lakhs? No, is the
You think
winning
Kapil
cost.
Sharma should appear on Comedy Stan?
Comedy Stan.
Whatever, what's it called?
Comic Stan.
We are still going to call it Comedy Stan from now. He should appear on Comedy Stan. Then that way both the judges and the performers would be unfunny.
On that sober note of angst
All right.
towards the richer comedian,
Man, no, there are a
we
lot
end
of
the
funny
show.
people, right, guys, on
Okay,
Comic
hurry
Stan,
up.
don't worry. A lot of people are friends.
There are
Why
a lot of funny people on
Antariksh
Comic
trying to
Stan.
save his chances
What's
with
it? You're
OML.
producing? Is he producing comics?
There are-
you're worried about
No.
OML.
No, listen,
I'm
guys.
I like some of those people. Actually,
There
like some
are
of
a
those-
lot of
Yeah.
funny people.
But they're
The
not on
problem is
camera.
when they
They're
get
not on
into
camera.
Comic Stan, they become some.
They become Kapil
They're
Sharma.
all people Antariksh
God.
spots too. So he's like, oh my god, how do
Yes.
I face these people
Correct.
on Wednesday?
So you don't like female comics? You don't like Kapil Sharma? You don't like any comics in Comics?
I think I hate the world. I think that's the conclusion.
And rightly so.
Yeah, rightly. Wow, I have become Puneet. No spot for you, Kajol. Yeah, yes.
You're Puneet with a smile. There you go. All right, that's it from us. Kajal's got real work to do, right?
Yes, same.
Like fill in the form again and hope for the best.
Oh no.
No,
I'm
no,
not.
no,
I'm
no.
not taking that form now. Like, na bas.
In your face, boy.
Okay.
Bye. Okay, catch us on any of the podcasting apps, please. We beg you, we need you. Send us your questions on Twitter on Cyrus Says In. Or you can email us, even if you're not female, on whatcyrussays@gmail.com.
What is the workplace and how does your gender and body affect your right at work? Hey, I'm Priya Mirza, and on the Longest Constitution podcast, we critically examine the vision of the Indian Constitution and laws. In season 1, we looked at sex, gender, sexuality in India, and the landmark judgments which transformed our rights as citizens in this country. In season 2, we discussed the laws which shape the workplace and examine how ability, competence, and merit impact us, and much more. Join me, Priya Mirza, every Wednesday only on the IVM Podcast app, website, and all the major podcast streaming platforms.
Eventually, you'll see the end of your childhood,
Get accustomed to womanhood.
enjoy the experience of sisterhood,
Might get to wifehood
or not, choose motherhood,
or not. You'll learn to define your personhood.
earn a livelihood,
Change the neighborhood.
and get rid of the falsehood that life post-academia is easy.
So join me, Natasha,
And me, Ayushi,
on a journey from station starting point
to station